Hold on, can you hear me now? There we go. All right, okay, that might be better right there. Somehow my mic put itself on mute. All right, but now we talking about NBA teams today. Contenders, pretenders. What teams is going to be the breakout teams? That's what I want to know. What teams are going to be the breakout teams? What teams is going to surprise us? When the Miami Heat was the big surprise team of the year. I think some of us had small inclinations that they could be great, but not get to the finals. Teams like the Sixers let us down. Injuries, chemistry. Clippers let us down. They had chemistry issues all year, even though the regular season, they were fine. Do you guys think the Lakers are going to regress? I think to some degree the Lakers are going to regress a little bit. I think by the time the playoffs come around, they'll be fine. That always happens with teams that are coming fresh off a championship. They always regress somewhat coming off that championship. They'll usually get it together when the season starts. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link early because we got a lot of teams. We're gonna go over all 30 teams today, so we don't have no time to really play around. We got to get straight to it. We got to get when we're gonna break down. We're gonna break down every single team. We're gonna determine if each team is a contender or pretender. That's what we have to do. No, they let me down. You're right. You were Elder. You're right. But I guarantee you, I promise you, if they were able to get into the playoffs healthy, I think they would have been a contender. I think they would have been a contender. But no, Elder, you were right. You were dead on with your prediction for the Lakers. You said the defense would carry them all the way through. And just like you predicted, defense carried them all the way through. Their defense was a little bit shaky coming into the bubble. I mean, I think you might even have to admit that the defense was a little odd. They got it together though. LeBron and AD definitely got it together. You have to give it to them for what they were able to do in the bubble. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this link in the chat. Let me get this link for y'all because we got to touch on a lot of topics. Apologize we didn't get part 3 dropped today. Had some Wi-Fi issues this morning. Had some Wi-Fi issues and it just couldn't get it uploaded. The video was so long. The video is over an hour long. So we gonna get to that later too. So that's definitely coming. Part 3 is definitely coming. Might have to add a few things to it to spice it up with some of the stuff I'm hearing. Link is in the chat, y'all. Link is in the chat. Y'all go ahead and get in here early. If you haven't been in before, make sure you jump in. Don't hesitate. There's only 32 people in here right now. Really want to see about 100 people get in here before we really start chopping it up on some of these topics. Sixers Daily, salute, Chop Lord. Designs are us. Designs are us. You got to hit me up, man. I need some designs, man. I need some new designs for the show, man. Taj Mason. See, whoever this dude is, Rajan, Silent Assassin, man, hit the link, man. I want to see some new faces in here, man. Kenneth Wright, the big time 90s fan. Hop in there. Let's see if you can talk basketball this era. Alejandro Suarez, man, hop in here, man. Hit that link to the panel. Yeah, Designs R Us, definitely hit me up or come in the chat, and I'm gonna send you my information in the private chat if you come in here. Because I definitely need some more designs, man. I'll be doing a lot of promo for the channel, so I need some updated designs. Jason Brown was good. Terry Bogart. Lakers are repeating. That's a high probability. That's a high probability. They the champs right now, so I can't go against that. I mean, they really to go against that. They just got to lose. I got to see somebody beat them before I pick against the Lakers again. All right, I got to see somebody beat them. I'm not going against the grain. I'd be a fool to go against the best player in the league and Anthony Davis for 2 years in a row. That makes no sense. Lakers need backup 3s and 4s. Yeah. Every team needs something. You got to work with what you got. That's what teams got to do. We're gonna get a few more people in here before I start letting y'all in. Where we at? Oh, we over 100. All right, we can start chopping it up then. Hold on. Let's get this set up right here. Yeah, we over 100 people. Cashew Red was good. All right, let me let you guys in here. BJ313, Mike Butter, True the King was good, y'all.
What up?
What up, everybody?
Man, we got to break down these teams. Elder, you should hop in too, man. We're going to go through every team, man. We're going to go through every team, contenders, pretenders. We're going to start it off with the Atlantic Division. And there's some key teams in this division. This is key teams in this division.
Best division, arguably the best division in basketball.
Yep. Honestly, looking at it, you could make that case. I think it might be the Pacific. But again, you can make that case. But we're gonna start off with
Pacific ain't bad.
Pacific's tough. It depends on what Sacramento and Phoenix look like to start the season off early. I think they could be tough. Big Kev is in here. How you doing, Big Kev? Dude Little, I haven't seen you get in the chat in a while. Dude Little, hit that link, man. I haven't seen you in here. Hold on. Kim Marlowe, you look new to the chat, man. Hit that link. Join this panel. All right, we need some new faces in here to chop it up on basketball. Hold on, let me drop the link again one more time before we get started. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna allow True the King to start it off. Obviously, we're gonna go real quick. We're gonna talk about the Boston Celtics to start it off in the Atlantic Division. Contenders or pretenders, man? What y'all think?
And people gonna say I'm gonna be biased, but let's be real. We're contenders, man. I mean, we contenders. We contenders.
What do you think they're gonna do to improve that roster, though?
It's a lot. I see a lot of things that we could do. There's so many rumors out there, so many possibilities when it comes to trades. Going Hayward, rumor that he don't want to be there, but he still want to get paid. So we may ship him. We got 3 picks in the first round. It's been speculation that we may move up. They get the dude that played with the Ball brothers. What's the dude name that played? What's from
USC?
USC, yeah, USC. Yep.
Okay.
We may get him or try to get Wiseman. I seen that. It's a lot of. I mean, but I wouldn't mind. I forgot how you pronounce that dude name. I forgot to pronounce dude name. Dude from USC. But he be solid. I like him a lot.
That's what's up. What you got, BJ313? What you got on the Celtics? They contenders or pretenders?
They contenders.
Yeah. Big Kev, what you think?
Yeah, I got the Celtics.
Mike Butter, how you feel about the Celtics?
I feel like Danny Ainge's gonna make some sneaky moves, and they're gonna be contenders. And True the King was talking about on Congo. He reminded me of like Bam out of Bayo.
Yeah.
He reminded me of Bam, like a 2.0.
I like the Celtics. I'm curious to see what's going to go on with Gordon Hayward. Obviously, it's come out that he don't want to be in Boston anymore. But I think you can parlay that contract into some pieces that they can use. Right. So with Danny Ainge, he's been creative with his moves. I think he can parlay the draft pick and Gordon Hayward contract to bring in major help. I think they're going to try to go get Clint Capella or Andre Drummond. Either one would be great for that team. Right. And I don't think they're going to get rid of Kemba Walker. From what I'm hearing about him in the locker room, he's too much of a glue guy in the locker room. He keeps them guys level-headed.
Cause they still believe in him. Cause they believe you looking when he was struggling. They still believed him. You know what I mean? It wasn't no like egos or nothing. Even Kemba Walker was letting Jason Tatum shine, and Kemba Walker was, you know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm. So we got. I think we all agree. Like I said, we got a lot of teams to go through. We all agree that the Celtics are contenders. Like I said, they one or two moves away from being a real strong finals contender. I think as is right now, I don't think they're a top 4 team, but I like what Danny Ainge has been doing out there. But
like True the King been saying, they need some more scoring punch off the bench.
Yeah, they do. They need that bench.
Yeah, a little bit scoring. It's not just a little bit scoring off the bench. Couple people that can score. So we got thing, but problem is our benches. The reason why we was successful was it's not like the bench is bad. We just couldn't score. The bench played defense. You know what I mean? But we need more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the bench. The one thing about that Celtics bench is them guys play hard. It's just, I mean, you didn't use. I wish they would have used Carson Edwards more. At least tried to use him.
Right.
I like my God.
I wish they would have tried to use the big center, Taco Fall. Just get like at least 10, 15
try
minutes.
Something. Yeah, try something. Try something. Yeah.
You know, like I said, they always got something up their sleeve. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the Brooklyn Nets. And this is stuff. I think they are contenders, but I heard people talking about this team, and they're talking about bringing in Drew Holiday. I think that'd be a great move for this team if they can get him on the roster. You cannot keep Spencer Dinwiddie, and you cannot keep Karis LeVert. You can't keep them. You're talking about two ball dominant guards who are now you're asking them to go be play off the ball. It's just not going to work. You need to go move those guys, get something for them, and bring in more length, more defense, because you already got guys like Wilson Chandler. I mean, you got a Tyler Johnson. You still got Karooks. I mean, you got good scoring on that team. You don't need more scoring. They're going to need defense to contend. What y'all got on the Brooklyn Nets?
Pretenders.
Ooh, why you got them as pretenders? Why you got him as
because of Kyrie? Do you trust Kyrie with Kevin Durant?
I believe that. I trust that duo. My fault. You done?
No, go ahead, True.
Yeah, but here's all realistically, are they going to contend for a championship? Of course, they're going to be in the mix because how talented that team going to be. But all this thing that they going to the finals and they're going to win the championship. That's when they start becoming pretending. You know what I mean?
I don't trust them on defense.
It's not necessary. I just don't trust them because of the chemistry. Are they going to be healthy? Those are two big factors of winning basketball. The two most important factors. Forget everything else. Are they going to be healthy enough, or the chemistry going to be good?
That's facts, True.
I'll lean towards the health.
Yeah, the pressure is on these two dudes, man. The pressure's on. So that's three. There's pressure. What you got to see here?
First, what's good, Lamar? You know I just come in here and holler at my boy real quick. What's salute to the pound and everybody. True, what's good?
What up, Sid? What up, Sid?
I give you the first two, True. The last two I can't give you because I give you the first two, but that last one I can't give you. That last point you made, because these niggas, no matter what, like KD and Kyrie play good under pressure, bro.
Right, I understand that, but I'm saying though,
they play.
I'm gonna let you finish. My fault.
They play great. Like for all the scrutiny and stuff KD was getting and all that. That nigga always performed. KD just sensitive, like when it comes to other people not giving him the credit he feel as due. But when it come between the lines, that nigga is not fragile, bro.
Right.
Neither is Kyrie. Now the first two, what you said is that's like true 100%. Like the injuries and that chemistry, but I believe they will work together because those two don't need the ball really to be effective. Those two can play off the ball. It's not like they need it in their hands, all the time, every possession. And that's been proven throughout their career. So, especially when they play with great talent.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I'm not going to go far as to say that they're going to win a championship, but they are definitely going to be contenders, bro. That's most definitely. But what True said is absolutely right. Them injuries, bro, that's real, especially with them two. That's real.
I think we could start. I think we could start seeing some of the issues that the Clippers had last year. That in locker room dysfunction.
Correct. Actually, hey, Lamont, when you started, that's the first thing. You know, Kawhi, my boy. So that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, but I was telling y'all niggas every year. I mean, not every year, every game they lost. I was like, man, these niggas acting like they won something. Remember, True, I was saying after every loss.
Yo.
I was like, man, they acting prima donna-ish. You know what I mean?
Right.
But hey, Lamar, I want to go back to that last point because I was trying to get in when y'all was talking about the Celtics. What you said about Taco Fall is absolutely right. I was wondering why they didn't play that man more, like especially against the Miami Heat. They should have played him more.
I mean, if Boban Marjanovic can play, Taco Fall can play. Yeah, I mean, you got to give him a chance.
Absolutely, 100%.
Got to.
Yeah.
Got to. Especially when you see what you got on the court is not going.
Orlando.
Right. Going to the West, y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all something else. Denver should have played Bobo more.
Nah, he's not ready.
Nah, Lamont.
You got to try, though.
Out there, Lamont, you have to play.
It's the same situation.
Get ready on the bench.
No.
When he came in, hey, Lamont, I'm telling you, Denver needs to use that man more.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think all these young guys instantly going to come in. They're extremely gifted offensively.
Right.
The problems where it's too easy to exploit these guys because when we saw them, I'm trying to think of the team. Who was the team? Oh, the Blazers.
Utah?
When the Blazers played the Lakers, and when the Blazers made that one move, they brought in the rookie, the athletic guy that came in. Game one, he gave him instant athleticism. It looked great, but as the series waned on, you saw that they found ways to expose him. Anthony Davis got him in foul trouble early. He went to the free throw line early. He just got exposed too much. It's easy to do that to them younger guys.
Are you talking about the rookie for the Lakers or
the rookie for the Blazers? There was a rookie for the Blazers. Oh, Wayne, what's his name? Gabriel. Wayne Gabriel. He came in and looked great. The first 5-10 minutes in the game one, we thought he was going to be the game changer. He ended up hurting the Blazers more than anything, and he was even hard. He became difficult to play because when you're dealing with guys like that, young guys, it's easy to exploit them, especially in the playoff setting. So it just gets tricky. It just gets tricky. But they're going to be good. They're going to be great players. They just need more experience.
Why you put Elder up here, man? Talking about come on, man. You did that on purpose, man.
Yeah, they never scared me either.
Hold on,
I can't. Whoever just said that, y'all, I can't talk, man. Them niggas wet the bed so bad, man. Y'all got it.
Yeah, they
gotta
blew.
prove they.
Everybody talk about the
We got
to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
About Chauncey Billups joining the Clippers.
The Brooklyn Nets.
We're gonna get to
everybody talk about Brooklyn.
Yeah, we talk about Brooklyn right now.
Lamont, really, they got a great team. Just to get back on Brooklyn. Brooklyn got the pieces in place. They got length, they got athletics, they got scoring. The only thing they can use a few. Well, not a few, because I wouldn't give up Dinwiddie and LeVert for much, but I would keep those. But they got to commit to team defense. They don't have nobody that's really outside of their bigs that's great individual defenders. But if they can play great team defense, they really gonna be scary.
Right. They got Trey LeVert. The only you could cap Smith really come off the bench, but like LeVert.
I'm not trading Dinwiddie, true. I'm not trading Dinwiddie.
I'm just saying if you want to keep him, he got to come off the bench though.
Oh yeah,
you got to start DeAndre Jordan.
Who you talking about, Dinwiddie or LeVert?
The Dinwiddie and get rid of LeVert.
So
my thing is that's the thing.
So you starting Harris over Dinwiddie?
I don't know if Harris gonna be there.
Yeah, Harris a free agent. He can do what he wants.
I doubt they let that shooting go, Lamont. I doubt
they gotta pay him. They gotta pay him.
How they gonna pay him? They over the cap.
And they might get. They gonna try. And they probably gonna get somehow. And here's the thing. If they really want to compete, they need another start. They need a third guy. They need a legit third guy.
If they're going to go over the cap, they're going to go over the cap for an all-star, not a Joe Harris.
Like a Drew Holiday. Like a Drew Holiday. And that's the thing, too, that what they bench going to look like. So now they bench, because all that shit being said, they bench not like. That's another thing. And going back to, when I say that under pressure.
Now, Drew, who is that starting five right now?
I can't even name it.
I'll tell you. KD, Kyrie. Probably
DeAndre
Jordan.
Yeah, you got to start Jordan. He's gonna get the most out of the Kyrie.
Hold on, take Harris out because Harris is not. He's not signed. He's not even. So I'm not gonna say Harris. Okay. I would say they're gonna start KD, Kyrie,
Jordan,
DeAndre Jordan. I would have to say Taurean Prince.
Okay, that's a good defender.
And I would probably go with if they're smart, I would say Garrett Temple.
I forgot about him. Yeah,
and that's about him too. I would say you started Garrett Temple.
So you got Dinwiddie and LeVert on the bench. True, what you talking about? That's enough coming off the bench.
That's a good firepower.
Yeah, but you got to think these are young guys looking to get paid. I don't think
Right? Yeah,
they're not
I
buying
ain't
no
gonna
role.
break up my team for no Drew Holiday.
Why?
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
definitely.
Why?
And I
Drew
love
Holiday.
Drew.
That's a great pickup for that.
Drew Holiday
He
is a
injury
good
prone
player.
too, so we really can't trust yourself.
Not like that. He
Hold
ain't
on.
been hurt in a while.
Hold on. Yeah, he hasn't been hurt, but BJ 313, you got to think about it like this. Drew Holiday's he can play at an all-star level and he doesn't need the ball. He can play at an all-star level defensively with unlimited
and
touches,
offensively.
and he'll be fine. Yeah, he can be that third go-to scorer. He can be a great guy.
Yeah,
I
and a
love Drew
playmaker.
too, but
He's freaky offensively.
I can't
But-
get
but-
what are we giving up to get Drew? That's
He's your
the problem.
third guy, but he's your third scorer. You
You don't have to give up Careless LeVert, Dinwiddie for him, man. That's too much.
See, that's way.
No,
I'm
it's
with
not.
him.
No, it's not. Because Drew Holiday. No, it's not because Drew Holiday one of the best two-way players in the NBA. No, it's not. Drew Holiday is arguably
I can't
the
ride
best
with you on that
defender.
one, True.
No, hold
Drew
on.
Holiday, that's a fact. Drew Holiday is arguably Drew Holiday is arguably the best defender in the perimeter defender in the NBA.
That's what
KD
NBA
said so
players.
himself.
Hold on. NBA players will tell you that he's probably the best on-ball defender in the league.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
Dave.
Listen, Holiday. I've been respecting Holiday's game for years, man. He's a good Rondo.
He got
He's a
respect.
good Rondo. Listen,
Hey,
he's
True,
a competitor. He's a
I wanted
competitor,
the
man.
Clippers to get Holiday if we
Right,
could.
Holiday's a competitor, man. He's not no slot.
Yeah, facts. Ain't nobody disagreeing with you. Is he worth breaking the team up for?
Right, I'm with him on that. True.
Hold on, but BJ, but you're not necessarily breaking up your
You
team.
ain't bringing the team up.
You
You
give
give
a lot, though.
just a perimeter defender.
Hold on, but look, all I'm saying is this: you haven't even seen what your team looks like with KD and Kyrie on the court, so you don't even know what your team is.
Drew Holiday more than just a perimeter defender too. He can give you almost 20. He almost and he is a solid passer.
But
he's a
true. I'm not down on Drew, but I'm just with kinfolk who have just said that. I don't know brother's name. I'm just with him.
So hold on, you trying to tell me you would get
I'm just not giving up all that for Drew, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You got no choice. You got no choice.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, True, that's you. But I'm
just saying, what other realistic options out there?
I would say, like Lamont just made a good point. Lamont just made a good point. The Nets don't even know what they are. Can we at least see what they?
I tell you, right? But Drew Holiday, but if Drew Holiday, especially in that Eastern Conference, Drew Holiday is very needed for that team.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna ever down talk Drew.
Plus,
I love Drew.
I'm scared of Brooklyn because Kyrie said they don't need no coach.
Exactly, that's the thing. Drew Holiday is very needed on that Eastern, especially for the Eastern Conference, because you got, like you said, let's look at the Atlantic Division. That's a lot of wing guard play from the player that
not giving up two good pieces for one person who's getting up in age.
Hey, but I don't think that you're going to give up both of those guys.
You got Kyrie. You already got Kyrie and KD.
Lamar, if you say it like that, then now I can give you some action.
No,
but if y'all talking about both of them, I'm not.
I'm thinking, and on top of that, I don't think that New Orleans wants more guards. I don't think they want that. I don't think they want more guards. I think.
Y'all think they're gonna let go of Jared Allen or somebody? Y'all niggas crazy.
Well, hold on. Jared Allen's been on the trade. Hold on. I've heard from a scout. I've already heard from a scout within the next organization that Jared Allen's on the trade block. So I've already heard that. That's locked in. That's already locked in.
Hey, Lamar, have you heard about any action with the Clippers? Because we sure need them.
I haven't heard nothing from. The only thing I've heard from actual people in the NBA is the two things is that Jared Allen's definitely on the trade block, and that Golden State is trying desperately to get Kelly Oubre. That's who they want.
Oh, that's a nice pickup for Warriors.
Hey, Lamar, niggas sleep on Oubre, man.
Hell yeah, man. Oubre, that deal. We like that.
Hold on, we got a super chat. We got Elder with a $50 super chat. Appreciate that big time donation. Keep grinding, putting out quality content. And he said no to Drew Holiday for Spence and LeVert. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. No, that's not. But that was never a realistic trade anyway. They're not going to.
That's what True was talking about, though, Lamont.
Yeah, that's how it was made.
I mean, yeah, I probably reach on that one. But here's the thing: I don't feel though you gotta get LeVert.
You went way overboard.
But LeVert gotta go. LeVert gotta go. He don't fit on that team with Kate. He doesn't win.
Hey, why are you so down on LeVert, bro? LeVert is a good solid player.
I'm not saying, but he doesn't fit that. Listen,
LeVert is injury prone. LeVert is injury prone. If you're talking about somebody being injured,
but off the bench though, y'all.
Man, why you want to come off the bench? Why? My thing is, why you want to come off the bench?
No. I'm just saying, because the first thing was You said something about their bench. I said, name they starting five so we can get to the bench. Y'all niggas put Dinwiddie and him on the bench. That's a solid bench, bro.
Hell yeah, that's like the Clippers.
ain't no trash bench.
Let's like I said, at the end of the day, I want to be extremely realistic about NBA basketball, especially when you get into the playoffs. You're only going maybe 7 deep in the playoffs, and those guys off the bench,
they was the
those guys, but those guys off the bench are only playing. They're only looking at what, maybe 24 max minutes a game. If you're great, no, I don't know if these guys are settling for those types of roles.
Exactly.
Don't know. Just don't know if they're trying to get paid.
That's the opposite word, Lamont, because you made a great point at first. We don't even know what Denver, what the Nets are. So you say you don't know.
I know what they are.
You don't know what they are. True, you're not in the locker room. You haven't been in practice with these guys. We got to at least get out there and see how these niggas play.
I know I know exactly how they're gonna play.
But true, you can't gloom and doom them before they even play.
I ain't gloom. Listen, they're gonna give a lot of ratings. See here, they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna do all this stuff. You know what I mean?
All right. Listen. Hey, well, we can't talk about Brooklyn all night. We got to move on. So I think the consistency is that they are contenders. We got that
so.
right.
Yeah, I believe.
All right. So I mean, again, they got some work to do to really.
Yeah, they do.
Lock down that roster and then prove it once they get on the court. But I think they got a good starting. When you starting with KD and Kyrie, that's a good starting point for any team. So I can't really.
Absolutely.
We got next. What we got the worst team in basketball. To me, we got the Knicks. I'm gonna just say it right now. They are 100% pretenders. They've been pretenders for a long time. They're garbage. They make the most terrible moves I've ever seen.
And then Lamont came in on fire.
Man, they drafted Kevin Knox. I don't know why you would draft Kevin Knox when Coach Calipari was warning teams not to draft him. When your college coach is warning teams not to draft you, that's a big red flag, and they still drafted this man.
That's a huge red flag.
So they got issues. Bobby Portis has a team option. They're going to probably reject that. He might not be with that team next year. They're not doing anything with Dennis Smith Jr. to develop him. He's been a bust ever since he got there. I don't know what's going on with this team.
That's the sad part.
I honestly don't even see how they can get better. I think they literally have to just tear this whole roster down and start from scratch. But what do y'all got on the Knicks?
Lamar, what's this Carmelo and CP3 talk to the Knicks?
Fake news. That's
fake
what
news?
it is.
I
Yes,
thought
fake
so
news.
too.
Fake news.
I haven't heard any of that. I mean, I don't see why those two. I don't see why Carmelo would want to go back, and I don't see why CP3 would want to go there in the first place. Outside of money.
Well, Melo is the only one that makes sense because Melo doesn't care where he plays. Melo will go to Atlanta right now. If he can get minutes and a lot of playing time and he can be on the court playing high minutes, he don't care. He just wants to go out there and hoop. But Melo is not about winning. So he will go to the Knicks. Will CP3 go there in his last few years? And I don't know if he's going to waste years with the Knicks.
Yeah,
that's not because that team, even with Chris Paul and Melo, they won't be a contender. They won't be any good. I don't know. What do y'all got on the Knicks? I'm gonna let y'all chop it up on
trash cans.
Yeah, I don't got much on them, man. I mean, it ain't much.
Pack them up, man. Pack them up, man.
They ain't been nothing since man. They ain't
shut their team down. Shut their team down, man.
I mean, just look at some of these.
Come on.
Shut MSG down, man.
Bro.
Shut SMG down. Shut Madison Square Garden down, man.
I believe in the Knicks.
They got Taj Gibson still. He's probably gonna be out of there.
Lamont, what do you think of their chances of getting Melo? Love Melo.
Oh, love Melo. Well, yeah, we know that. I think what they got to do is they got to trade up to get in the draft. But I think they've already told teams that they don't want to part with RJ Barrett or Mitchell Robinson. And so, like the Warriors are going to say, "Oh, you want to trade up? We need either RJ or Mitchell Robinson to trade up," and they don't want to come off either one of those guys. So. Yeah. I mean, they in a funny situation because they don't have any pieces that nobody wants.
Number 3? Ain't they number 3?
No, they're not number 3.
No, the Knicks aren't number 3.
They're number 7.
I thought that was
they're number 7, right?
They ain't that far down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pack them up. Pack them up, man. Listen, I'm gonna be real though, man. We shouldn't even be talking about the Knicks. They disgraceful of the Atlantic Division, man. They disgraceful, disgusting, man.
I agree.
They're not winning. They're not winning 20 games. They're not winning 20 games next year, man. That's my analysis.
Now,
man.
True, they're gonna win more than 12 games.
They're not winning 20 games.
They're not winning 20.
I said 20. I said 20.
12. I'm about to say, come on.
I may lean to that. I mean, I got to see their roster first. Hold up.
I don't. Hold on, y'all. As it stands right now, there's no way they can win 20 games. There's no way. No way.
I thought he
It
said 12.
depends.
I thought he said 12.
They only win 12 games. I won't be surprised.
Oh, look, everybody's saying in the chat they got the number 8 pick. Yeah, that's tough right
Yeah.
there.
That's
Way
worse, man.
down there. That's way
That's
Yeah,
Melo
man, I got college teams can beat the Knicks right now, man. This shit crazy, man. You got AAU teams that can beat the Knicks right now.
Come on, man.
They need to play. They need to play.
Fifth,
They
man.
need to go in the NBL, man. Let's just be real, man. They need to play in the Euro League or something, man.
Like
CBA.
You say send him to the LeVar League, huh?
Yeah, man. Something like that, man.
look,
Trash.
the best player on their roster is Julius Randle, making $18 million a year.
And
That
that's
just
crazy.
tells you.
Marcus, and before that,
Yeah,
Marcus
Julius
Morris.
Randle, your best player. You in
Right,
trouble.
Marcus Morris was a best technically before he got traded. Was a best player. He was averaging almost 20. So like,
Yeah.
They
I'm
third-
about to shoot
they
the ball
second
out
highest.
there,
Hey, what's
man.
that little guard y'all they had with the little the name?
Lonzo Trier.
Nah. I'm
He's
gonna
out of there.
Dotson. You talking about Dot? What is
what's the nigga name?
Who you
Frank
talking about?
Neal. Frank Neal.
Oh,
Yeah, Frank Ntilikina, right?
Yeah.
no
That's
jump, no
Yeah,
offense. AK no offense.
Yeah, just straight defense.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. The crazy thing is, they're young players. Nobody wants Kevin Knox and Frank Ntilikina.
Now
Nobody
you know
wants
what's sad though, Lamont.
They
This nigga,
bad developing
Dennis
players,
Smith
though.
Jr., bro. What you said about
Yeah.
Dennis Smith Jr., bro?
He lost all his confidence too.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
crazy.
notice.
That's the sad.
His confidence
thing,
is shattered. I
bro.
don't
Yeah,
know
you
what.
can tell. And you
He
can
was-
tell it's
he-
just a losing organization.
He set
y'all.
out like 20 games last season due to
He can't
depression.
win nowhere he goes.
No, he had
goes
depression.
every day.
I guess he had depression issues. Somebody in his family got
Yeah.
killed or something, so he had to sit out.
Yeah.
That was sad right
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot. He going through a lot right now. So it's like that's
sad,
crazy.
man.
Like
They're saying the
And he
Knicks
got
might
a lot of time too.
All right, man.
Knicks
We
might
will.
overpay Van Fleet.
I think we talked about the Knicks too long, man.
Well, then hold on. The Knicks can get Fred VanVleet. They're gonna have to open up that bag and pay him.
Man, he don't care about winning at all if he goes to that team. He
Yeah,
was-
you already
I would not care either. The Knicks,
Yeah,
you
you already
gotta,
got his chip on.
I'm taking all of that Nick money.
I'm trying to tell you, like you okay, you even so if you would you take like a couple mil short to play somewhere else?
Oh, I agree with Elder. Elder said something true about Ntilikina. He is a foreigner. He said he will do well with it right there. There are teams
Yeah,
that
I
are
believe
going
that.
after
I
him.
believe that they horrible developing players over there too.
I didn't know Harkless was a free agent. If Harkless is a free agent, I've been hearing about him in Golden State, too. So I don't know.
He is.
He
short.
Yeah, he feels
Hold on.
world.
Always like
All right,
that
so
coming out the
so what do we got for the Knicks? They pretenders.
Yeah.
trash can. Throw him in the trash can.
They can't
You
pretend
know
right.
that
They can't pretend right.
You know that they pretend for sure.
Until they
Right.
change their ownership, trash can.
Knicks are pretenders, man. That's facts, though. Hold on. We got another one. I think it's going to be divided on this one. We got the 76ers. I got them as contenders. They heavy contenders to me. What y'all
They
got,
got to
though?
show me. They got to show me something.
Lamont, you been.
I don't
up
believe
on
in them no more.
last year.
Man, listen,
I think
Lamont.
Lamont a little biased toward them on the cool.
Lamont, man, he knows somebody personally on the Sixers or something, man. I don't know, man.
Hey, true. You remember
He
that
got
nigga
family down there in Philly or something. I don't know what it is,
Hey,
man.
true. You remember that nigga went all in on them winning the championship?
I was surprised. Like that was like a hot take. I'm like, what in the world? He said the Sixers.
I believe in the Sixers. They had Jimmy Butler.
Hey, true. Lamont was ready to risk it all for that too.
I'm gonna tell you, they pretenders, and I got a couple reasons why.
I got pretenders too.
I think Doc Rivers. We will see if Doc Rivers just cares about coaching or not this year. We're gonna see.
Sixers
Or he
ain't
just
looking
doing it
right
for the
since
money.
Jimmy Butler left.
I'm telling you, that was the biggest mistake they made, letting him go.
Facts.
That-
should
And
never
they
let
shooters,
him
and
go.
they shooters,
Hey,
and they
One shot
shooters.
away.
Hey,
Kawhi
y'all,
Leonard, it was one
y'all,
shot
a lot
away
of
from
guys
Kawhi hit that
league
shot.
now, a lot of guys are prima donnas, man. A lot of these jokers walk around like they won something, and Embiid is one of them. He act like he's
Man.
He big
anytime your
He need to go to
superstar act
fat
like
camp,
that,
man.
yeah,
That's why I
anytime your
say,
superstar
fat-
act like that, man, they gonna be
1 minute he in
always.
shape, next minute he blew up, man.
Right.
Word,
Hold on.
man. He ain't about
All
it.
that talent, man.
Hold on, but they got injured. Like, what do you expect to
I'm
happen?
be
when you
and then the other thing too. They got two dudes that's bad.
Trolling B,
Like, when
he
it
cares
comes- when
about
it-
commercials and trolling.
And the thing is, they got two bad contracts. They got two bad contracts where it's going to hinder their team. and that's Tobias Harris and Al Horford.
It's not gonna hinder him, I don't think.
Shoot.
Because there are teams out there that still want Tobias Harris. Like if they wanted to move Tobias or Horford, they can, because there are teams that actually want those guys.
And bring in what? What
I
are
think
they
we take
missing?
6
What are
series
they
when Ben
missing?
Simmons won't shoot the ball.
Well, they need more shooting. They need more shooting big time.
They missing a superstar, man. That's what they miss. They
They
missing a
had one. They
superstar.
had Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but he left in free agency. He left on his own.
He left
Yeah.
it because he seen what they was made of, bro.
No, he left
Saw.
because of
That's
Brett
what they
Brown.
are. They
No,
saw.
he left because of Brett Brown. Though. He ain't left because none of the players.
Yeah, he left because of Brett Brown. Yeah, he didn't like the Brett Brown could
I'm
not.
happy that
Coach out of there.
Hold on, we got Elder. Elder, what you got on the Sixers, man?
What's
I
good,
know-
El?
What up, Elder?
Hey, salute, fellas.
Yes,
Bless
sir.
y'all, man. Hey, they in the air. I can't call them yet. I gotta see the moves they make. Their moves will determine them. Some of these teams are gonna be what they're gonna be, regardless of their moves. The Sixers is one of them teams for me. I can't call what the Sixers gonna do till I see they move. I really can't.
Right.
Doc, get the right guys
100%
together in the East. He's shown me he can get it done in the East, and it's going to be a lot easier in the East than in the West. Not that the East is going to be a slouch. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's going to be easier in the East this year
No,
than
that's
getting
fact.
through
That's
the West.
That's
So
fine.
I got to see the moves they make. If they get Harden, they're going to be contenders. I can tell you that right now.
Now you
I'm
got
with you
two
on that
prima
one.
donnas. Now you got
I'm
two
gonna be
prima
interested to
donnas.
see. I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna be interested to see. I mean, again, the contenders is just what, second round of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That's a contender to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I got them in that range. I think
Okay,
they
I
will
got
be able to get past the first round of the playoffs. Do I think they'll make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? That depends on what happens. You know what I mean? Miami lucked into stuff too. I mean, they road got pretty easy because let's keep it real. The teams that Miami played, their best players were hurt. People don't want to talk about that, but Indiana's best player was hurt. Milwaukee's best player was hurt. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on what happens, man. With that team with Harden and
Right, but I was just about to say
either
that.
one of them stars, in my opinion, they will be contenders. Yep, they will be contenders, in my opinion.
What else? What do y'all got on the Sixers? Y'all got them as contenders?
They
I agree with
pretenders.
Elder.
I'm with Elders up in the air.
I agree
So
with
hey,
Elder.
if the standard is getting to the second round, then absolutely. But when I hear
Man, they've
contender,
been
when I
right.
hear
They've been
contender, I'm thinking about the last four remaining. I'm like the last four, meaning Eastern Conference
Oh,
Finals.
so okay.
Western
So you
Conference Finals.
only got 4 contenders then. You only got 4 contenders.
Well, I mean, 'cause there's
Everybody's
a
a
lot of
contender
people.
except 4 teams then. Okay.
No, that's not
no.
what I'm saying, Elder. So a lot of people, because I can't call who's going to be in the
See
Eastern
here?
Conference Finals this year.
That's
So-
how you look at it. You got to
it's
make to the
kinda-
conference finals to be a contender.
Yeah, that don't make sense. You can't do that.
No,
That's
no,
only
no,
4
no.
teams.
No, hold on, wait a minute. So what I meant by was I can't call who's going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, y'all. So I think it's
My
like
phone,
4.
y'all,
I
I can't
think
hear
it's
you.
like 4
Is it me?
teams. I
Hold
think
on.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's
4
you.
teams.
I can hear him, Elder. I can hear him.
I think it's like 4 teams that can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I would consider those teams are contenders in the East. Same with the West. I feel it's like 4 teams with the West that can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think it's only 2 teams from each conference. It's just hard to. I'm like Elder right now. It's hard to put my finger on a lot of these teams because certain things have happened. Like Lamont, when you said that Brooklyn don't even know what they are yet. That's a fact. So I need to see them play. I need to see how Doc Rivers, the offense, what they implement, and the other stars because if James Harden do come, I mean, I made a joke about him being a prima donna, but that does change things. You know what I mean? It really does. So
I mean,
I'm not
that's
saying
not-
I'm not
that's not
saying the
happening,
only
though.
2 people in the Eastern Conference Finals are the contender. That's not what I'm saying. I believe it's like 4 in each conference.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion.
I see them as pretenders, man. Unfortunately, I watch a lot of Sixers games because the area I live in. I'm near Philadelphia, so they pretenders, man.
Yeah, but you're a Celtics fan. That don't count. What'd you say?
No, I
Right.
watch a lot of but like I said, like again, unfortunately, I watch a lot of their games, man.
Nah, he got you on that one, True.
No, I'm just
Hold on. Y'all are too diehard. No, y'all are too diehard out there. Yeah, especially with y'all like rivals. You got a passion. You got a passionate hate for the Sixers.
No, I don't, man. No, I don't, man. Listen, we're not. It's no hate when there's it's nothing there though. Man, last time the rivalry was really, really real was like the 80s, man. I wasn't even born then, man. It ain't nothing. It ain't
I feel you.
crazy,
I know. I'm
man.
just messing with you. Hold on. Let's get.
But I gotta see it to believe it, man. It's one of them things. I gotta see it to believe it. What can they do? Because Ben Simmons, him refusing not to shoot the ball is gonna be a big problem, man. You can't. That's it, really though. That's gonna hurt. You're not gonna win nothing. You ain't gonna be contending nothing. You ain't doing that.
Facts.
That's just the simplest thing.
He's so scared to shoot the ball.
Are we split on? Are we split on them? The contenders?
I'll split it.
I think they contenders. I got them as contenders.
Yeah, I tell you,
Lamont, you have to.
Huh?
You have to, Lamont.
Right, yeah.
That prediction you made last year, you gotta be all in on the
gotta
Sixers, bro.
Hey, Elder Lamont was ready to put the whole house up, bro.
Bro, we'd have had a nice little beachfront property in Phoenix off of Lamont. He was ready to put it all on the line. I said,
ready to put it all on the line.
I said,
I'm trying to tell y'all, Lamont got family in Philly, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
Never bet on them Ralph Tresvant Negroes. Never do it. Never do it. Some sensitive brothers. They need a man with sensitivity. A man like Joel Embiid. Never, man.
Silly
Don't do it.
Don't
do it. Don't do it.
Oh man.
Don't do it, Lamont. Don't do it.
Y'all see Lamont ain't denying it. That nigga ready to put it all.
I picked them, but it fell apart on me. I gotta own it.
Hey, as soon as he picked it, it was like a week later the booger went down. I was like,
yeah, I ran with the Sixers in 2019, man, when Kawhi broke their heart.
Yeah, man. Hey man, I'm praying for you, brother.
Oh man. All right, so we got next up we got the Toronto Raptors, man. What we got on them?
They're gonna always be solid, y'all. And the East, they're gonna always be solid.
They're gonna be solid.
Fred VanVleet,
They're gonna be solid, but they're gonna be pretending though. You know what I mean? Solid could break. Solid also could break.
But according to Elder's status, true, not to cut you off, if it just getting, if contenders are just, according to Elder's logic, I mean, if contenders is just getting to the second round, they contenders. They get to the second round.
They gonna be contenders, but
they like my see here. The reason I'm saying that, look at this year's playoffs. Nobody had Miami getting to the Eastern Conference Final. They got to the second round. Giannis got hurt. Look what happened. They made it. They end up getting to the finals. That has not said that. First round, if you know they're going to be bounced, that's the only reason I said that. You just never know what's going to happen. And you're still only talking. You're still only talking 18 out of 30. You're still only talking 18. So that's why I'm saying that.
That's fair.
I'm trying to give more than 4 teams an opportunity to win.
I didn't know what you meant by that, but yeah,
that's why I looked at it like if once you get to the second round, you never know what.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Raptors, y'all. They got a lot of free agents. They losing a lot of key players. They losing Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka.
I hope they lose.
Hold on, but they losing Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. That's big defensively. Chris Boucher, Malcolm Miller, and then a couple other guys. But
Boucher's the biggest loss.
Yeah, Boucher's a big loss.
For real, that's the biggest loss out of all those guys.
He's going to be a free agent, so they can't try to get him back. Like
they can try to get get him back, but as of right now,
they got no probably choice to keep bringing her back to him. They got no choice.
They need to re-sign him and give him Ibaka minutes.
Also, VanVleet. He's a free agent.
VanVleet gone.
Boucher and VanVleet is who they need to re-sign.
Yep, I would do that too. Boucher's big. Because you can unleash him this year now that Ibaka and Gasol are out of the way.
Yep.
But here's the thing, though. And all that being said, they're going to be pretenders because they don't got legit. They don't have a first option. They don't really got a true first option like that.
I think Siakam's a good first option. I think he's fine.
Siakam, he disappeared.
Hold on. Go ahead, Jason.
Siakam, he got to polish his handle. Like he can't score effectively going. He got good footwork, but he like to post up a lot. He can't really create off the dribble. So he gonna really have to polish his game more up to become a more solid first option in the playoffs. It's not really about them getting anybody. It's just Siakam got to improve his game.
Man,
That's
easy said
fact,
and
though,
done.
man.
That man,
And
Jalen
they got
Brown was in that
one
man.
spin move, bro.
Yeah,
And
he
Jalen
has to.
Brown-
He
Can't
got to
stop
add
it
more.
though.
Jalen Brown stopped
No,
it.
in the
They
playoffs,
stopped
Who?
it. Hey,
We got
they
this dude.
stopped it.
he
Hold on,
got
hold
to-
on, hold on. Let me see if this dude. Let me see if this dude's a real account. Marcus Sapp, man, what you got, man? I see you hop in. LBJ the GOAT. You named yourself LBJ the GOAT, but it's Marcus Sapp. What you got on this?
It's a troll, man. Nigga, get out of here, man. You trolling, man.
Yeah, he's gone.
They gotta bring Van Fleet back. They gotta bring him. They can't afford.
They need
afford
that.
to
They
lose.
need to keep them guys
undersized
together.
guards.
Hey, Van Vliet gone, Elder. Van Vliet. Hey, man, that man finna go get that money, man.
Go
How y'all
back
feel
over
about
It'd be
DeMar going
crazy.
there?
Hey, they
Going
got his
to
bird
high
right. So
business.
don't they have his bird right?
I had a whole nother sandwich bag.
Yeah,
They got Van
Yeah.
Fleet bird right, so they can pay him what they want.
yeah. They
He don't count against the cap, right? Ain't that
they
right,
can
Lamar?
go.
Hey,
Yeah.
the real estate,
They can
though.
go.
That's
So
too much.
I don't know why they wouldn't re-sign Van Fleet. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Hold on, JR just came in here. JR, what you got on this?
I mean, I think I don't know about Van, but I'm waiting for y'all to talk about the Hawks. To be honest with you, I hopped in.
The who?
The Hawks.
Excuse me? What do you say?
You already know it, JR. You already know the
I'm
answer to
sorry.
that, man.
I
You
hear,
all
hey, I
problem.
got an earpiece in. What do you say?
The Hawks, man. Nigga wanna talk about the Hawks.
Yeah, I want
Say
to
that
talk about the
again?
Hawks, man. Ain't
Hey,
even
yo,
cap.
Hold
Elder,
on. Hey,
I'm waiting for y'all to
hey,
talk about the
hold.
Hawks.
Hey, hold on, man. Let's take care of this cat right now then. The Hawks are pretenders. We done. Let's move on. All right. We take care of it.
you ain't got to explain that.
God
You
damn.
really
Let's
don't got
go.
to explain
We ain't
that,
got
though,
nothing to talk
man.
about.
God
JR, you
damn.
know,
I'm
Ain't no
in Georgia.
progression.
I'm in Georgia,
JR, you
Georgia,
know,
bro.
JR, you
Hey,
know
I'm
better,
in
man. You know.
Hey, man.
Hey,
JR
hey,
know that, man.
Elder, I'm in Atlanta, bro.
You in Atlanta, bro?
I'm in Georgia too, bro.
Hey, bro, they pretenders, bro. Sorry.
Yeah,
They're
man,
not ready yet, man.
pretending to be what? Oh yeah, I know they ain't ready. I know they ain't ready, but I
Yeah,
think
that's
they.
what
Hold on,
they're
let's
doing today.
What are you
let's get
implying, JR?
No,
What
hold
are you
on.
implying?
No, let's give JR the floor so he can defend his Hawks. Why are they contenders, man? What you got on them?
No, he said they're not.
No, I don't think they contenders. I don't think they contenders. I just think they, they might make it to the AC. You know what I
So what you
mean?
want to
Trey
talk
Young,
about?
progressing,
JR,
progressing,
you
Cam ready.
shut your tail down. Shut your tail down, hey, JR. Shut your
They got a
tail
long
down.
way to go, my brother.
You got Cam
They got a
ready.
long.
Hey, Cam. People don't know. My fault.
Y'all got Cap. Yeah, that's a lot of
But
Cap.
I
You
say people
talking
don't
right
know.
now.
People don't know Cam Reddish was playing way better, man. Cam Reddish
Hold
was
on.
stepping it up at the end of the year. You got
Hold on.
DeAndre Hunter. You got them boys been in that gym, man. You got
He a
John
decent
Collins.
player, JR. He a
Hey, yo,
decent player.
JR, you better not bet on the Hawks making the AFC. You
Nigga,
better not bet. You better not put no
Hey,
money
Please
down,
don't, bro.
JR.
Please don't.
hey, Clint
You
Capella didn't
better
even play
not.
last year.
Yeah.
Clint Capella
You
didn't even
better
play
not.
last year.
You
Yeah, look
better
at that.
not.
He
Don't have
requested a
squad.
trade. He requested a trade.
Don't be
He don't want
surprised,
to do it.
man. We knock off the Nets or
Capella
something.
did.
Hold on.
Capella
What you say? What
You
you
said
say?
knock off the Nets.
Hey, yo, shut your tail down,
This nigga here
JR.
crazy,
Shut your tail
man.
down. Shut your tail down, man.
I see
Well,
you. Ain't you the same JR you had smoke? Him and
Huh?
I don't know
KJ.
about smoke.
Yeah, hey, yeah, but we can't talk about that over here, y'all. We can't.
Can't hear nobody.
Hold on. If y'all got an issue, we can put up the head-to-head debate and put up the money for it.
No, Lamar. I know y'all got some issue with
I'm just saying. Hold on. We can always stop and do the head-to-head debate for the money if y'all got a
No.
debate to
This ain't a
settle.
debate. He
Oh,
likes
There
it.
ain't no
No,
debate.
not debate. He
There
likes
ain't
the
no
Hawks,
debate,
but they're
man.
not ready yet. He
You
said
got
that.
yeah.
Right.
He said he likes them, but they're not ready yet. He
Hey,
admitted that.
who was we talking about at first? Who was we talking about?
No, we were talking about the Raptors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm trying to stay.
I say they're contenders. I do. I say
They're
they're
a tough
contenders.
team.
They're
They're not
always
no
going to
I mean,
be.
yeah, I agree.
They're
If
not no
it's
team to
talking
lay
about getting to
over.
the
Like.
second round, yeah, they definitely.
Like they're not no team. They're not no team that you just sit for this. They don't lay. They're not gonna lay over.
You got to look at it like
I
it's
give them
any
that.
team
You
that
can
can get to
pencil
the
them
second
in for
round.
50 games, y'all.
But any team that can get you to the second round of the playoffs, you got a chance because as we saw with the Bucks, injuries can happen, and that you can find yourself in the Eastern Conference Finals just like that.
Right.
So
That's
anything can
true.
happen. Anything can happen.
That's true.
And hey, they got a whole team full of world champs now, bro. So you add the right piece to that.
Right.
You
Plus
never know.
OG Anunoby, and plus OG Anunoby
he gonna
may
get a lot
elevate
more
his
minutes.
game. He
He gonna
may
get a lot more
elevate.
minutes next
He
year.
may elevate.
Yeah,
He may elevate
and
his game.
Anunoby, he got to come on with it.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility too. I
I
can see
think he's
that.
ready. I like Anunoby a
I
lot.
can see that.
I like him
I
a
do
lot.
too. I
That's
like
the
I
next
like him
step.
a lot too. He tough. He tough.
Have
Yeah, I
have
like.
Boucher, have
Another
Boucher as a
Indiana
center.
boy. Another Indiana guy.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
this way.
He went to Indiana.
Hey, I got a hot take, man.
What's
All
up?
right.
I got the Memphis Grizzlies being the fifth seed in the West.
That's
You
not a
gotta
hot take.
That's not a hot take though.
That's a cold take.
I got them
That's
eighth
all.
seed.
That's
That's
not a take.
I got them eighth seed. Nah,
That's
Take
they're not gonna be
it
eighth
take it
seed.
to the trash.
that's
Take it to the garbage.
bold. You better not bet money on that. That's a
Take it to
bold.
the garbage.
How?
Fifth
Like,
Tight,
seed.
tight.
Now you
Hold
said
on.
like seven.
Hold on, hold
You
on,
said
hold on.
like seven.
Hold on, we're gonna get to Memphis here a little later. We're gonna get to Memphis a little later. We're gonna go to the we're gonna stay in the Eastern Conference. We're gonna go
Lamar,
to
you gonna run down all 30 teams?
yeah, I'm gonna try to get through all
Yeah.
30 teams.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the I got this team for me, I got this team coming up as strong pretenders. They strong pretenders. We're going to the Central, we're going to the Chicago Bulls next.
Man, I
Yeah,
don't
they're
like
Chicago.
that.
Chicago,
Nothing to
they
talk about.
they
Pretenders.
pretenders.
Yeah, they
Definitely
pretend.
pretenders.
Too young, not ready yet.
Yeah, that ain't that shouldn't be no debate there. That's
Yeah.
ain't nothing we talk about.
They going
Oh,
for
yeah.
the first. They going for the
I
lottery.
don't really believe in Billy Donovan as a head coach. So.
I don't
That's
believe the team.
That organization is a mess. I think it's the
They
top.
won't spend no money, bro. Most thing they won't spend no money. The owners won't. That's their problem.
Exactly.
They're
Yeah,
still
that's
cheap.
the
After
thing.
all these years, they're still cheap.
Yep.
You really gotta force them to get them. You really have to put them in a situation where they got forced to get bread. Like that's sad. Why you gotta be forced to dig in your pockets?
Nah, that's true. That's a fact.
Like
Honestly, besides Jordan, who have they paid? Besides Michael Jordan, who have they gave some serious money to?
They paid D Rose $60
They
million.
paid
when
Derrick
lost.
They
Rose.
paid him, but they let him go though.
I think
I thought
y'all
they
gotta
paid Lou
understand.
Allen.
Hey, that was when Derrick Rose was on one of those low max contracts. That
Right.
second tier,
Yeah.
that's a low max contract.
You're right.
That's easy to pay.
I'm really trying to think. You may be right though.
Then they
Nah,
paid
they
Lou
haven't.
Allen.
It's true, they haven't. They haven't.
Right.
And
You right.
it took them 12 years. Michael only played with him 13 years. It took him 12 years to pay him right.
Yep.
So,
When it's time to pay that big contract, the kind of like that LeBron all them got, once you get that 10-year contract, man, they ain't paying that. They ain't paying nobody that. Them boogers, I wouldn't want to go to Chicago. It's cold as hell, nasty ass city. Nope.
and you might get shot.
You definitely, you gonna get shot. Well, boy said the other day, people don't go to Chicago because you're gonna get shot and you're gonna get robbed.
They got good food in Chicago though, man. They already got good food.
Bro, they got good food in Memphis, bro. They got good food in damn San Antonio. Hell no.
I ain't finna go to Chicago, bro. Fuck that.
You can't carry no guns in Chicago, bro. You can't carry no guns in Illinois. No.
I ain't know that.
That's why players get robbed in Chicago, bro.
Oh man,
they get robbed there. Nobody want to play in Chicago, man.
Oh, they tripping being down there. They tripping.
Hold on. We got a super chat. We got a super chat question.
What y'all think, Miami?
We gonna get to the Miami Heat here in a second.
Get that.
We're gonna get to the second, but
he said 2021.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Appreciate that super chat, top notch.
I didn't know players was getting done like that in Chicago though.
Yeah, because think about it. They already know you ain't got. You a soft target, bro. You ain't got no gun. They know you don't.
You got
already know. Chicago like New York, bro. It's like them New Jersey, them states where you can't carry, bro. Man. Boogers know they can rob you. You're a soft target. Hell no.
They gotta check in, man. You ain't checking in. Hey.
I wouldn't play there.
Hold on. But I'm gonna tell you this: who did you check in with in Chicago? There's so many people saying you got to check in with them down there.
Right.
You don't know who to check in. You gonna check in with 60 people.
You gotta check in with Trick in Detroit.
You gotta go to
No.
you gotta go to O Block.
Oh, ain't nobody going to no O Block to check in Chicago. Ain't nobody going.
Kobe White going to O Block.
You know what they're doing when they go to Chicago? They're gonna go straight to the north side. They're gonna go straight to the north side where it's less hectic. and they just gonna chill. And they might go downtown a little bit. Ain't nobody going out west or out south. They ain't doing none of that. They gonna go straight to Lincoln Park.
I'll see my crib all day if I was in Chicago, man. I'll be on the game. I was Chicago. I'll be in the crib.
All right, so we got Chicago. Does everybody got Chicago as pretenders?
Oh yeah, that's unanimous. That's
their name.
I don't got them at pretenders because.
Oh, whoa, come on.
Hold on, who said that?
You don't have them as pretenders.
Come on, hey yo, you gotta shut your channel down, man. What you say, man?
Did he say he don't have them as pretenders? What are they?
I came in late. What y'all mean by pretenders? Who
they pretenders or contenders for the championship?
Oh, okay. I'll make it sure.
I'm about to say JJ. I'm about to say JR.
Oh, hell no.
You scared me, man. You scared me right there, man.
All right, man. We got next up. We're gonna go ahead and go to the Pacers, man. Pacers. I got them as contenders. I got them as pretenders.
Oh man,
pretenders.
We don't know what their team about to look like.
I don't know, man. I like the bonus.
I got them as
first round exit.
I like baby bonus, man. I like baby bonus, man.
I like the bonus too. We talking about the team, Drew. We talking about the whole team.
I'm just saying that the team are built around that team. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying what can they do.
Who got that coaching job?
Some dude that we don't know his name.
Sister from Toronto. I forgot his name.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Every year, they're in the playoffs and they're a tough out. I got them as contenders.
Exactly.
Every year.
I'm just saying. I like who they probably gonna build a team around some bonus.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Don't tell them what they're gonna get for boy.
Is Vic back?
I don't know, man. It's tricky.
Hey, man.
But in the
TJ Warren, man. TJ Warren.
The Holiday brothers.
If they stay healthy, they can be contenders.
Hey, JR, I think TJ Warren just had a good playoff run. I don't think he's gonna play like
Warren been a consistent. He's been a consistent like 18 to 20 point scorer for years.
Like TJ Warren, like you go to scouting report, you
play
play against
performances he was giving though. I don't think he's gonna be doing.
He's not gonna be that.
He's not gonna be that.
But I think he's gonna take his scoring average up about 4 points, 4 or 5 points. I would not be surprised.
That's a
what
lot.
I was about to say.
Yeah, if he go to I think he's gonna go to 23, maybe even 24.
What's going on with Oladipo?
That's a lot, right there.
Especially if they get rid of Oladipo, more shots for him.
Yeah, you're right.
Oladipo Turner.
Hold on. We're gonna look at their contract situation going into next year's. They only really got to worry about Oladipo in his 1 year, and Justin Holiday. But for the most part, they got everybody under contract. Everybody's under contract. They can bring everybody back. And you can flip Oladipo to get something to make the team better because they've been doing good without Oladipo. They still been decent. So if you can flip his contract into something.
Yeah, I heard rumors about get Holiday. I heard rumors that Indiana may get Holiday for Victor.
Another holiday.
They got a holiday.
They got 2 holidays already. They got both of them.
Yeah.
They get all 3 of them on one team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'd be like, that'd be something.
Shit, history being made.
That'd be something. Tickets to, it'd be a benefit to their team, you know what I mean? So.
Did you know I didn't even notice they're still paying Monte Ellis money. That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, Monte Ellis contract.
They
stretched him. Yeah, all the way to 2022.
Hey, Monte, get that money.
Hey, that's good for Monte.
Yeah.
Shout out to Monte Ellis.
We just not getting Josh Smith and Brandon Jacobs off the books of Detroit.
Yeah. So hold on, what do we got? What do we got overall for the Pacers? What?
I got pretenders.
I got
Pretenders. I got them.
7 seed.
I'm gonna say pretenders this year.
So you got
pretenders, pretenders. We don't know. We don't know.
The West has gotten better. I mean, the East has gotten better.
That's true. I'm
gonna say pretenders.
Okay,
I'm getting out the first round.
Man, that's tough. I like them though. I do like what they got.
I like Indiana too, but pretenders.
Damn. Okay, we're gonna go.
I'm gonna say that because even if they make it to the second round, they don't have a shot to me to get to the East Conference Finals or. You know what I mean? They're not that kind of team.
That's why.
You know, like you said with Miami, you could see well, if these pieces do this, you can get here, you know. And they did do it. That's why they got there. But I don't see that with Indiana. I don't see that. Unless they do a blockbuster trade for Victor Oladipo and get some real talent in there. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Y'all think Jeremy Grant would fit good with the Pacers?
Woo!
Yeah, he would.
That boy fit good with anybody.
Hey, I was just about to say that. He's the type of player he can fit with anybody.
That's because you can play him at the 3 or the 4. So
Or 4.
Yeah.
Or small ball 5.
I don't see them bringing him in as long as they got TJ Warren. He's not gonna because they're not gonna bring him in to bring him off the bench.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, hey, you can start them both.
He's going to be balling like he did
You
in the
start them
bubble.
both.
Yeah, but you still got Miles Turner and you got Sabonis.
Oh, Sabonis, yeah.
They might as
Miles
well
Turner off the
gonna
bench.
they might as well be gonna get rid of Miles Turner though, most likely.
Yeah, I think they shot him.
Yeah, I don't.
I would. I think he's underachieved.
Yeah, he has.
Ain't no hope. Ain't no
Yeah,
hope
he
for
was-
the
He's
Pacers.
solid. He all right, but
Yeah,
he ain't finna
he
get
was-
you over the top. He ain't finna get you over the top.
You could probably put him on a contending team like the Lakers or somebody, and he could look really good.
Oh yeah.
But and in a role where he's like your number 1 or 2 guy, you can't rely on that.
What about Miles Turner in Dallas?
I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, behind Porzingis.
Yeah, I think he's going on the bench.
But I think Porzingis, they've been putting him at the 3 and the 4.
He been
Yeah,
at
Put
the
him at
4.
3.
Because remember
They put him
they were starting Powell when he was
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah, he tore his
I like
ACL.
Powell though. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
like
I
him
like
too.
Powell.
I do
I
too.
like Powell. I don't want to take him out that lineup. That boy plays some defense. He got mega hot. He full of energy. I like Powell.
Yeah, I like him.
I wish we can get him.
Hold on. So we got. I think it's kind of split. At least I got the Pacers as contenders.
I think
a lot
he was
of
the
y'all-
only one though.
Yeah,
Nobody
for
else
the
did.
most part. So we got the Pacers as pretenders. We're gonna move on to another team. Again, this is another team where, again, I got them as just based off their track record. They ain't proved nothing to me. They definitely pretenders. We got the Detroit Pistons. What y'all got on this Pistons team?
You just go, everybody.
Contender.
Blake
Yeah,
Griffin still there?
I
We can move to the
don't
next
see them
team.
making.
Yeah, we can move on.
Go to the next team. I got a list for this
And
thing.
they got Blake
Yeah,
Griffin.
next.
On to the next. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to
Nothing
the
to
next.
talk about here.
That's my city.
Hold on.
Hold
Hold on.
Detroit.
Hold on.
Hey,
Y'all don't think
nothing to talk about.
y'all don't think Blake gonna have a breakout year?
It ain't about
He
the
could be deserved.
Hey,
Said,
hope we don't break out in high.
Don't nobody even go to Little Caesars Arena.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I went to a Pistons game. I don't even know why. I just went to Detroit randomly. That was probably one of the most boring games I ever went to. It was crazy. bro.
Trying to tell you, I'm from
It was
Detroit.
crazy, bro.
Hey, how many people was there, Lamont? Was a lot of people?
No.
Nah, it wasn't sold out. No, it definitely wasn't sold out.
No, it wasn't sold out. We ain't
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though.
That's
Hey,
the
back in
hold
the
on.
day,
That's,
sold out the Little
that's the-
Caesars
the
Arena
Palace,
yet.
hold
the
on.
Palace used to be lit though.
but the Little Caesars Arena, it's one of the weirdest looking arenas that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's like
I
it feel
agree.
like it feel like you outside when you on like walking around. I don't know. It's weird. It feel weird in there. But I guess that's
Yeah,
what
the
you know.
Palace used to be lit though.
Yeah, the Palace used to be.
Palace used to be lit.
All right,
I
so-
worked there
Back
when I
it
was in
at
college.
Auburn Hills.
Yeah, I used
Yeah,
to.
back
I
when
used
they
to
was
work
at
there when I
Auburn
was-
Hills.
Uh-huh.
Now we
I used to work there when I
downtown
was in
Detroit.
college.
We ain't sold out yet since we've been downtown. This
Ain't
a
nobody
football
coming
town.
down there.
Hey, I'm surprised
Ain't no-
players ain't getting knocked off down there too. Cause Detroit kind of rough too now.
But you
Nah,
can carry
hold on.
guns in Detroit though.
Carry guns to Detroit.
Yeah.
But hold on, but downtown's pretty solid though. Little Caesars Arena, where it's at, you can walk around downtown and
It's the
be good.
safest place in Detroit.
Yeah,
That's the only place you're pretty much safe in Detroit is downtown. That's it.
Yeah,
Anything outside of that,
casino.
Yeah, anything outside of that, you hit now. You on your own.
Outside of downtown,
Anything outside downtown, you on your own. Yep.
Come up out of MGM, Motor City, and Greektown, you'll fuck around and get your ass kicked down there.
Oh,
Hold
yeah,
on,
you
hold
definitely
on.
will.
But, hold on, you gonna walk out? I went to them casinos down there. You gonna walk out of there broke anyway because they robbing you at the casino anyway. You gonna walk out broke.
I know, man. Motor City broke me so many times.
What, man? That casino ain't no good. So I ain't going back.
No.
Hold on, so we got the Pistons as pretenders. Ain't no
No
good.
doubt.
We're gonna move on to another team. Again, this might be the worst division in basketball because we got to talk about the Cavs now. Pretenders.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Pretenders.
I only like one player. It's Darius Garland.
Pretenders.
Yeah,
Pretender,
Garland nice.
I like Garland.
Garland nice, man. He like that.
Nah, Colin
Pretenders.
Sexton cool too though.
Yeah, he's straight.
Pretender.
He's straight, man. I get all my attention to
You can have
Garland.
him.
Yeah.
I don't like Sexton. You can have him. Pretenders.
Yeah.
No,
Come on.
I
not big on
think I think their most promising player is Kevin Porter Jr. If they can
Yeah,
develop,
Kevin Porter.
I think he might be their most promising. Kevin Love wants
That Garland guy got game too. If he can
I
develop,
was
it,
saying,
he
Garland
got
straight.
game.
Hell yeah, Garland
He
straight.
got mad game. I like both those guys, but they are both pretenders. They're pretenders right now.
I take
they're real.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
They're
bottom
really young
feeders.
team.
yeah. I don't know. They ain't gonna win 15 games. I don't know.
They still stuck with Kevin Love.
True, I would believe that about them.
They'll win more games than the Knicks.
They will. They will. They're gonna play hard.
I mean, the Knicks don't have no talent.
Gotta win more than the Hawks and the
Tell these
Knicks.
folks, man.
They're gonna play hard. I don't know about the Hawks, but they're gonna win more than the Knicks.
I mean, the Hawks got squad, man.
Yeah, I don't know about the Hawks. They're gonna. The Hawks ain't got no squad, but they're
I'm
gonna.
gonna wait to unleash when we get to that team, man. You out of pocket, JR.
All right, so hold on. We're gonna move over in the Cavs because we know the Cavs is. If you looking at that roster, it's just not much to talk about anyway.
It's like do all red dead on Friday. No.
We gotta talk about the last team in the Central is gonna be the Bucks. What y'all got?
Oh, they definitely
Contenders.
They're gonna be contenders.
Same bullshit.
They gotta be.
Same old team,
Hey,
though. They gonna get
they
put on the second
contenders.
round again.
Hey, they contenders, and if they not, they're gonna lose Giannis. They gotta go all in. They gotta go all in this year. They
The
gonna
biggest
get
problem
Giannis.
with the Bucks, in my opinion, is Giannis' game.
Yeah, I agree.
He has to improve.
Nah, it's that team, man. It's more the team than his game.
Yeah,
bro.
they say the people
No,
around him.
I believe the Bucks got the right player because they got shooters. They long.
Man, they're not hitting their shot, but here's the thing, Hill. When they missing their shot, when they not hitting their shots, right?
Right.
When they not hitting their shots, they look crazy. Like you can't ask Giannis to do everything.
You're right, true. But imagine if Giannis had a consistent 18. I'm not saying he got to be.
Why he needs that though?
Consistent 18.
Keep the defense
I mean,
honest.
'cause you won't be able to wall them off. Niggas can't play
Yeah.
defense like that because AD can knock your face off him.
AD will destroy you.
Yeah, and
think
AD
he need
He need that mid-range shot. He need it bad.
He need it. He need that. I don't know what you talking about. He need that shot.
He need that
'Cause
shot.
Everybody. Toronto showed the blueprint, bro.
I feel he needs like a post game and then a mid range jump shot. I think he needs that.
Lamont, true. But if a team zone up, he can't post. He gonna have to shoot.
Man, listen.
He gonna have to shoot.
But you need better players for that. I'm just trying to tell you, like, listen.
Man,
I
I
understand
think they got
you
shooters.
I know
they got a nice squad.
But they're not making their shots though. See, you
I think
make
they
it seem
got a
like
nice
they're making their
squad.
shots.
True, I'm
They
telling
play
you.
defense.
They
got bulldogs.
I'm telling you, man.
They got shooters. They got size. They got speed.
It's just the leader. Yeah, I agree with Elder. It's just their leader, bro. He need a consistent distance shot, bro. He needs that, bro. That way they won't.
Everybody can't be perfect,
It's not
man.
about being perfect. It's about decent. I said decent.
Oh, hold on. But like, see here, like I said, if Shaq would have developed the jumper, he'd have been the ultimate GOAT.
Would have been the GOAT.
Like,
we talking about a once in 100 years player. Like, come on, man.
Giannis is a once in 100-year player.
Giannis.
What I'm saying though, Shaq, those two different positions too, man. Shaq is a post player in a post era, totally different. He didn't have to have a jump shot, but what Giannis is doing and the way the game is today,
right?
He gotta have it, y'all. I mean, think about it. How we gonna get? Hey, hold on. How we gonna get mad at Ben Simmons and say he not gonna shoot, he gonna kill him, but we don't say the same about Giannis?
But Giannis every year.
Shooter though.
But that guy, he got to do more than try. He got to do more than try.
Ben Simmons don't even try, man.
That's fact, but he got to do more than try. He got to get that thing just a decent. It ain't got to be.
This ain't doing.
Well, I'll tell you.
It ain't gotta be on Kawhi level or KD level.
Right, but I tell you this, he's saying that ain't gonna happen because I guarantee he's working on the game.
Oh, he'll be ready next year. Giannis will be ready. What?
I mean,
Giannis been been adding to his game every year.
That's what I said.
Hold on. So the thing is, like, the big thing about the Bucks was that Giannis's concern was that they were not willing to put the talent around them to make them competitive. When they let Brogdon walk away,
Now
for
they should
nothing,
have never done that.
you know, that hurt them. Like if
Hold
they'd
on,
have
hold on,
Brogdon
hold on.
last
They
year,
have no choice though, y'all. They had to pick between Brogdon and oh boy, what's his name? The All-Star.
Middleton.
They can only sign one. Middleton, yeah. Because they had
Oh,
already
so
paid
it's
Bledsoe. Bledsoe already had his money. So when it came down to paying him, they had gave Giannis the max or was going to give him the super max. They had to pick between the two. And I don't have a problem with them taking Middleton over Brogdon. I love Brogdon. But, man, Middleton showed me some stuff when Giannis went down last year. I didn't know Middleton had in his game.
yeah,
That brother, he was balling when Giannis went down, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, you
whoa,
gotta
he
give
kept
it
them
to
in it.
Yeah,
So I ain't mad at them for picking the 6'8" guy over the 6'4" guy. That 6'8" stroker over the 6'4" pace setter when I already got a point guard.
that's
You know,
true.
now, yeah, Brogdon's better. Don't get me wrong. I would rather have Brogdon than oh boy. But they had already paid him. So there was no way to do that. They had to do that. And I know Giannis was cool with that move. It's just everybody got to step it up, man. Middleton got to step it up. Giannis got to step it up.
Playoffs.
And the rest of them guys got to step it up. They just got to get
Yeah,
over
they
that
don't
hump,
have
man.
to,
This year for
They set
No, I
up-
like their team. I
yeah,
like
they
their
set
team.
up-
What
they
do you,
set up to go to the championship.
Elder, what do you think about that trade? That this is a serious trade talk that's coming out of Milwaukee. They're looking to get rid of Bledsoe and somebody else. I forgot who it was, but they're gonna take on Harrison Barnes' contract and try to get Bogdanovich from Sacramento.
They retarded as hell.
They ain't
Huh?
bad.
They retarded as hell.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
wouldn't
do
do it. That's
You
a
don't
waste
like
of
that?
time.
Nope.
I wouldn't do
I
it.
like hey, Bogdanovich is the one guy was it DiVincenzo? He's the same kind of player.
No,
He just
no,
younger.
Nah.
Yeah,
No.
he is.
Bogdanovich is a
No,
sniper,
not.
bro.
Am I thinking
Bogdanovich
of the
is
wrong
a
guy?
way better shooter.
Hold on. I'm not saying
Bogdanovich
that
top
he's on
5
his
shooter in the
level,
league.
but they're the same type of player.
No, they're not. No.
No, I
Hey,
agree with that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not taking on
Bogdanovich is
Harrison.
a sniper. He's a sniper that can pull
I'm
up from
not-
anywhere.
I'm not
You
taking
scared to
on.
death to leave him vote.
I'm not taking on Harrison Barnes retarded contract because he on a max deal, ain't he?
Yeah, but
Ain't Harrison Bar-
I think he's on the last year of his deal.
Oh, that's different. I'm sorry.
He's solid,
That's
but
different.
Harry
That's
Barnes
different.
solid. He played defense. He can
Hey,
shoot.
hey, if he's on the last year of it and it's fall off my books, oh, I'll definitely do that deal. I thought I had to eat like 2, 3, 4 years of that deal. No.
Hell no.
If it's the last year, oh yeah. I'll do that. I would do that.
He been got
I
paid.
mean,
Harry
I
Barnes been
don't
got
know
paid.
why would Sacramento do that though?
I don't know. I think they're trying to get rid of Harrison Barnes' contract somehow.
Yeah, but I mean they don't win. They lose in that deal. Sacramento do.
Let me find
back?
out for sure. Let me find out for
Probably
sure.
a 3-team trade and something like that. Then
Yeah, that don't make sense for Sacramento.
it's
Makes
probably
a
a
lot of sense
3-team.
for the Bucks, but not
Probably,
Sacramento.
probably a 3-team trade. Then that's the only way it makes sense.
No. So Harrison Barnes' contract is on the books till 22-23.
No, hell no. No. That's 2 more years after this year, bro. No. Nope. I ain't doing that.
Worth it. He ain't worth it.
Nope. Because I got a 4. His name is Giannis. I don't need Barnes.
And Lanny, it's Bogdanovich, the one that's in Sacramento, the younger one, the sniper.
Yeah,
That's the same last name. Yeah, him and the one in the Jazz.
They're brothers. No, they're brothers. They are brothers.
One to Buddy Hill spot, man.
They not
I
brothers. They
think that
just from the same
DiVincenzo
country,
guy
bro.
can be the same kind of player as him, man.
He's not the
I'm not
shooter,
saying-
though. He's not the shooter.
I'm not saying he's the shooter that he is yet, but that cat, they play similar, man. They really play similar. They're about the same size. I mean, nah, I'm not doing that. Not taking. I like David, and he's young, and that Booker Gutty. I'm not taking that contract to get. He's not worth that much. He's not for me. I mean, nah. Bogdanovich is not that. They got shooters. They got shooters on that team. They already got a sniper.
Not like Bogdanovich, though. Not like him.
Kyle Korver is not that kind of shooter.
He's a different type of shooter.
Didn't Chris Middleton have a 40, 50, 90 season this year?
He sure did. Middleton is a sniper.
Yeah, he is.
Middleton is a sniper.
But he's more of a
sniper, bro.
He's more of a spot up. He's more of a spot up. I would say
he's still. Hey, Lamont, did you watch them games when Giannis went down?
Yeah, I know. He went crazy.
I think he showed the world he ain't just a spot up. That's what he does with Giannis because that's what fits Giannis. That brother can do more than that.
But we have to base how they're going to play off what they're going to do when Giannis is on the
Man,
court.
if that coach is smart, he will see, okay, I don't need to put the ball in Giannis' hand as much as I got in his hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Chris, I need to revamp this offense, man, because he got more in the bag than what we using. We actually, you know, it's kind of like they say when LeBron get these teams and he get these third stars, like with Chris Bosh and then with Kevin Love. You notice that half their skills wasn't even utilized. You know what I'm saying? They still won with the guys, but they don't even utilize their skill. Now, my second guy, though, I got to utilize his skill. My third guy, I may do that with, not my second guy. Hell no. I need all his skills on display. That's like telling AD, well, we don't need your post up, bro. Just shoot the little corner jump shot. You know, just shoot the elbow shot. I want everything.
And that's one of the reasons. And I think that's one of the reasons why he's been so streaky in the playoffs, because he's not getting them touches. The way he needs to get touches. That's when you can see a shooter get streaky.
So this is a make or break year for the Bucks.
I think it is, bro. Because if not, they may lose. They may lose Giannis. So I think the Bucks is going to really be hungry. So Giannis don't need to sign the Supermax. Though. So basically, Giannis need to sign a player option, then, right? Well, he got to sign this. If he don't sign that Supermax, that means he's leaving.
Yeah. That just to keep the team honest. That's just to keep the team honest.
No. That's you don't have that leverage with the Supermax. You see what I'm saying? You don't have that leverage with the Supermax.
Yeah, once it's gone, it's gone. Yeah.
If he don't sign that Supermax, that automatically means that player is leaving. He is not re-signing with you.
I got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But no player. Hey, think about it. No player's gonna do that. You know, you got what $240 million on the table. You say no to it, then you re-sign with this team when they can't offer you that Superman, and you sign for 180 with them. You're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you don't sign that Supermax, that means you're leaving.
All right.
Is it worth staying? Should he stay?
It all depends.
This is what I think. Well, you know what? It ain't like I was gonna say they could do like they did with KD, but they can't. Because remember, KD forced to sign and trade pretty much because that benefited both teams. But you can't do that on a Supermax deal because the Supermax, once you sign it, you can't trade them for that first year.
Yeah.
So they can't do it like that. So now, if he ain't signed the Supermax, y'all, that means he's leaving. If he don't sign that thing in that time frame, that means he's out, and they know it. And if they wise, they would just trade him. You know, because I don't know how that work, Lamont. I mean, is that Supermax on the table that whole time, or do you only have a certain amount of time to sign?
Yeah, you only have a certain amount of time to sign, and once that time passes, it's off the table. And
it's off the table.
Yeah, it's off the table. So,
okay.
That's why it's so much pressure. That's why it's such a big decision because they got to figure.
The owners are smart. Hey, the owners are smart in that because they're not going to let you have all that time to manipulate them. Yeah. They're not going to do that. If you're going to take it, take it. If you're not, we moving on from it. So that's smart on the owner's part. Very smart on their part.
Yeah, that was a good move in the CBA to put that in there the way they did.
Yeah, and it's funny. Not a lot of players are taking that Supermax, man. Think about it. Not a lot of them are taking it. They rather have their freedom. Hey, they rather have their freedom, bro.
Turn his down.
Yep. Yeah. They rather have their freedom, man. They rather have their freedom.
They already feel they're making this type of money much anyway. You know
I ain't gonna lie. I actually think Giannis gonna sign that Supermax, y'all. I
think so too. I think he is.
I think he's gonna sign it. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Telling me he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't think Giannis is going nowhere.
But I think he's going to regret it down the long run.
Giannis is the only player that he's came out multiple times already and said he's staying. People just choose to ignore it. He said it publicly.
Yeah.
He said it publicly. He's not leaving. People just try to. It's the media pushing this narrative.
Hey, y'all! Unless his little brother done got to him with that ring.
Oh Lord!
Walking around with that ring.
Back to the Lakers somehow, man. Elder, what y'all bring back to the Lakers somehow, man?
I have seen articles about them talking about how his little brother has quote unquote changed now that he won.
I seen the video. I seen that video.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Y'all tripping like, who is this guy?
Yeah, they were joking. That was funny though. I seen that video.
That was funny, man. Hey, that gotta hurt though. Hey, if I'm Giannis, I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy for my little brother. I'm more than happy. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. That burning me, boy. I'm like, nah, ain't no way. I got all this bullcrap accolades, and this nigga got a ring before me. He's a shit.
I don't want to one give him some more tests now.
Yeah. And I bet they in LA at his house instead of in Milwaukee at Giannis' house. Nobody want to be in Milwaukee. Who want to be in Milwaukee, man? Nobody want to be out there. Shit. Old ass city.
So hold on, we got Bucks as contenders.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, they good enough.
contenders, no doubt, no doubt.
All right, so we're gonna go to the Southeast. I know JR, you been wanting to talk about the Hawks. So we're gonna let you.
I thought we already did.
I know. We're gonna let JR. We're gonna let JR say something, and then we're gonna move on though, because we all.
Now look, now we solid as fuck. Like our roster, we don't look like the Knicks. We got a superstar point guard. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. He's a superstar. He's a superstar.
He's an all-star. He's not a superstar. He's an all-star. He's not a superstar.
He's
an all-star. He's not a superstar, bro.
He was second.
Hold on. Let JR cook a little bit. Let's hear.
He was second in points, second in assists. You got to look at it. We started off 2-0 last year. Then John Collins went out. Then that's when shit hit the fan.
2-0, y'all. 82 game season. He said 2-0.
Hey, you know better, JR.
Hey, PTP, baby. PTP. Pull the positives.
But look, man, we got a solid squad, bro. We ain't got no joke roster. You know what I mean?
What you mean you don't got a joke roster?
We ain't got no joke roster. We ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? You gonna have to show up.
What you mean? Hey, yo, JR, how much you want, JR? Hey, yo, JR, how much you want to make a playoff? JR, how much you want? Y'all win. How many games y'all won this year? I'm trying to
be nice by saying we gonna get the AC.
JR, how many games y'all won this year?
We might win about 46.
How many?
Hey, you in the playoffs with that? You know that, right?
I think we're in the playoffs.
Hey, 46. That puts you in like the fifth seed, bro.
You said 46.
You said 46.
You got talent, bro.
Hey, yo, you better not bet. Yo, you want to bet on that?
I bet
Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't
do it, bro. Hey, JR, don't do it. Don't do it, JR. Please don't do it.
Maybe we can
please
bet.
Don't do it. Don't do it, JR. Please.
Let's wait.
Don't be emotional, please. Don't
let's
be
wait
emotional.
after the first 10 games.
Hey, JR.
I ain't gonna do it to you. I ain't gonna do it to you like that. JR, you
let
crazy,
me tell you why.
man.
Hey, JR, let me tell you why. Remember the 7th and the 8th seed that got into the playoffs? They had losing records in the East, bro. They had losing records. So they got 46. What did y'all win last year?
I mean, shit, it was a bad season. We won like 20.
How many you win? How many?
20. They won 20 games. They won 20 games.
Nobody. hey, let me tell you this. Nobody doubles their wins unless you have a scenario like this. Remember what happened with the San Antonio Spurs way back when they were a good team, but their best player went down. He got hurt for the whole year, and David Robinson. So they tanked. Yep. They got Tim Duncan. That's the only reason that team doubled, because they were really a good team with their best player, but he was hurt. That's the only way that shit's gonna happen. Then you get the best college player.
You gotta look at it. John Collins missed. After the first 2 games, he missed damn near 30.
Bro,
games.
John Collins is not the best player on that team, let alone one of the best players in the league.
But
you gotta have the same scenario. That you think John Collins makes them 20 games better?
Yeah, he a baller. And then you got.
Man, hey, yo, I'm disgusted. I'm about to throw up. I'm really about to throw up.
What about
man? Just throw in your white
flag. Only superstars give you 20.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Hey, yo, JR.
Collins is a good player, but he's not no super, bro. He may get you 5 wins, maybe.
Like it's a world
he's not no maybe, bro.
We beat the Heat last year. We beat the Heat.
Sound like a world beater,
bro.
We beat the Heat.
That was on
you're not gonna double in wins, bro. You're not gonna double, bro. Don't bet, man.
Please don't. Please.
Hey, Atlanta will be good. I'm gonna tell you right now. Atlanta will have a successful season.
You can't turn that bet down.
If they win 34, 35 games, bro, I'm telling you, they win that's a very good season for them.
Hold on,
that shows progress.
They have announced that they're looking to trade to bring in another all-star player alongside Trae Young. They want to make a playoff push this year. They haven't.
Who they get rid of, though? Who they get rid of?
I don't think they need to do that.
They gonna put. They
got the draft pick. They got young players that they can get rid of. They got expiring contracts. They got a lot of expiring contracts.
Who's? I need to know.
Hold on. Let me tell you right now.
Now I know Clint. If you put what's that little shooter that everybody think is good, but he came from Duke. I don't think he that good though.
Cam Hurst.
Cam Reddish. You can put Cam Reddish with what's his name? The center that didn't play.
They don't need to.
No.
Why not?
Because you got to think they got. I'm gonna tell you right now, they got the most available salary cap in the league. They can go sign anybody they want. Jeff Teague's contract came off the books. Brembry's contract's off the books. Vince Carter's contract is off the books.
Wow, so they playing nobody in. They paying nobody no money, huh?
No, the only person that's making money that's on their contract is Clint Capella, and he wants to get traded. And so they got a lot of money to play with. They can definitely bring in
You just
a
gotta
big
talk
name.
somebody in. You gotta talk somebody into going there.
Or trade.
Now, if they do this, and I don't like this move, I'm just saying, because they have cap space. If they brought in Russell Westbrook and put him at 2
man, hell
with trade,
no.
Hell no, he gonna have that
Atlanta got to take what they gotta get. Atlanta got to take what they gotta get, man.
I heard they're looking at DeMar.
You about to have that locker room beef.
They are. They're looking at
Like
Gordon.
Cam Reddish?
They're looking at Gordon Hayward and DeMar DeRozan.
Neither one of those guys are going to be enough. I'm sorry. Neither one of them will be
They can make
enough.
the 8 seed with DeMar?
Man,
Nope.
we gonna see,
They
man.
don't need
We gonna
DeRozan.
see.
No. First off, think about it. DeMar don't even fit their style of play. They're running guns, shooting threes, alley-oop. DeMar don't even shoot threes.
Yeah, he a half.
He don't even fit. Yeah, see here. He don't even fit their style of play. I don't know. You'd be better with Hayward. Hayward could get in there and do that, but I just wouldn't trust the old Hayward.
DeMar DeRozan don't shoot threes.
He don't shoot them, yeah. So I would rather have Hayward over DeMar DeRozan, honestly, for that team.
Then they got the 6th overall pick. Man, I better start sleeping, man. Wake up.
Hold on. They do got a lot of resources. They got a lot of resources.
They got money. They got power. Come on,
Don't
man.
lock me out.
What you mean? Don't say power. What you mean power?
Y'all lock that door.
Money is power.
Get nobody come to him.
Don't lock it.
Hey, listen. Nobody take the nobody even took the Atlanta Hawks serious and like, come on, dog.
Yeah, next team.
What? Joe Crawford, Joe Smith, and Joe Johnson.
Man, since Bob Pettit, nobody even took the Hawks serious since Bob Pettit, man.
Hey, Trae Young finna be the best point guard in the league next year. Y'all watch out.
Come on, Hey, next subject, man. Next team, man. Next team.
Hold on.
Fuck that best point guard.
That more say Trae Young.
We got the next team up. This team right here, if they have another bad season, this might make me drop Jordan off the GOAT and make him number 2.
Charlotte.
We got the Charlotte Hornets.
Man, pretend. We even gotta see it. They
pretenders, man. Jordan would be a damn shame himself. Charles Burke was right. You wrong for not being wrong for cutting that man off, Jordan. Cause he told the truth.
He did.
Charles told the truth.
Hey, Lamont, I'm gonna rip out, but let me right back in.
I got you.
Let me back in.
I got you.
Jordan don't care about nobody. He ain't even want to pay Kemba Walker. He ain't even want to leave.
They wasn't gonna give him no
pretenders. Yeah, we can move on.
They got some problems with their salary. They got Biyombo getting $17 million. You got Nicholas Batum getting $25 million.
God
damn!
And Terry Rozier
money.
Terry Rozier's getting $19 million.
I get paid.
Man, it's an ABB. I'm gonna try to park. We got that money to disappear.
Look at all the players that's making big money on this team. You got Cody Zeller getting $14 million.
Yeah.
You got Terry Rozier getting $19 million. You got Bismack Biyombo getting $17 million. Nicholas Batum getting $25 million.
Hell,
hey, let me say something, though. Let me say something. Because of the trend in the NBA, those big men, if they got anything to give, some teams may want them now, especially if they only got a year or maybe 2 left on their contract. Everybody's going to load up to have 2 to 3 good to compete against the Lakers and all these teams that's going to go big. Like, hey, remember what's that? Milwaukee already with Giannis and the 2 Lopez brothers. They already big.
Right.
Big. Remember how big Toronto was? Team was going to go big. So I know the is bad. Don't be surprised if people try to pluck them like a Cody Zeller. I don't know what he's doing. If he's playing deep, 14 million is a lot for a big that can get him back.
And I don't know about Bismarck, Biombo. I don't know what he's doing. But if these guys are doing a little bit of something, those guys will have a 2-year contract. Unless they got 4 years to go or 3 years to go. You know what I'm saying? If they got a year or two, some teams may want those cats, man.
That's true.
I don't know about Biombo, though.
I ain't looking at Lamar. I've watched neither one of those guys. I don't know what they. I can say they stats nothing but Charlotte is irrelevant.
The Hornets need to relocate, bro. That's fact.
Oh man,
that's legit, man. You got one of the guys doing 10 points, 8 rebounds. You put them with a solid squad. That production may stay there or go up.
Yeah. They need to go. They need to go back to being called the Charlotte Bobcats, nigga.
Oh man.
They need to relocate for real.
Hey, are they the Bobcats or the Hornets? I don't know which they are.
They don't.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if some teams wanted to get some contracts from the Charlotte Hornets or the Bobcats.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
Nicholas Batum getting $25 million now. You should kill your goddamn self. Kill your goddamn self.
Hey, he literally got his money and just quit playing basketball, didn't he?
Yeah, that basically he ain't been nothing.
Hey, he's a nice guy though, man. I told y'all he played for my AAU team a couple games. He played a weekend with us one time.
Right.
But even you know he ain't worth no 25.
That's crazy. Jordan be tripping. Jordan, what is his mindset like when he be in his offices on these contracts, dog? I'll be mad, man.
He's fucking up his legacy with that team ownership shit. He needs to stop. He need to go ahead and cut it out.
Hey man, you an owner, man. Listen, he needs to lead a basketball operation. He needs to just focus on just being an owner, man. He needs to don't do no basketball decisions. All Jordan gotta do is cash the checks, man. That's why they pretenders.
So we got them as pretenders. That's all around the board, right?
They pretenders.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to another team. This is a weird team. I got them as pretenders, but we're gonna go to the Wizards. What y'all think about them?
Pretenders. I don't care how John Wall looking on pickup games. I don't care.
Yeah.
Question mark. I don't believe in that, man. Pretenders.
A question mark on them.
I ain't got that. I got a big pretender on them. That's no question mark needed. How you got a question mark on them? But you say the Hawks is contenders.
Yeah, you are
that's my John Wall. We gotta see how he look. We gotta see how John Wall look. We gotta see how
he capping.
Because I don't know they better than they not better than the Wizards. I don't think they're gonna be better than the Wizards next year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think the Wizards making the playoffs. So,
but it definitely ain't winning no type of ring.
Barely might as well get up out of there. Why his value super high?
Yeah, John Wall's down there getting $40 million next year.
God, he ain't going nowhere.
He winning. Then they can buy a ring.
Yeah,
but ain't touched the damn floor in 2 years and getting paid. God damn.
When he signed the contract, though, at the time he was playing like he deserved that. At the time,
no. When he was injured when he resigned. When he signed his
when he signed the first.
Hold on, what?
No, he had tore his ACL when he signed his first contract. Then after he signed, he tore his Achilles.
That was a couple years down the line. I'm talking about when he first signed.
Yeah, when he first signed it, I thought he had an ACL injury.
Nah, that was
he wasn't hurt yet.
He wasn't. Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong.
I think he signed it.
Yeah, you would never. I'd be worried that happens. You can get you get hurt. Then you sign a crazy contract.
I feel bad for the Wizards, man. They got giving out $100 million a year.
I don't feel bad for them pretenders, man. They've been pretending for years. They know for pretenders.
Yeah,
that's what I mean, they ain't. I'm never mind.
Man, they need to change anything back to the Bullets. They need to change anything back to the Bullets or something. Give them more edge or something, man.
Nah, they had to change it. They said it was too much gun violence.
Man, put it back to Baltimore. That's probably what they missing right now, man. They need some edge, man. More and more Bullets, man.
Go back to Baltimore. Shit.
Put on more and more Bullets, man. Get some. You know what I mean.
What do we got next? We got so they pretenders to me. I don't think we have to discuss them for too long. Miami Heat.
Contenders, man. Contenders. I don't even think you should. You ain't nobody even say anything else different than that, man. It's contenders.
They contenders, but I guarantee they won't be back in the finals next year.
No, they get. But you wouldn't be surprised they do go back.
Yeah, yes, the hell I would.
See.
What you
I
mean?
can't see
Hell
them
I
You
going
gotta
would.
back.
explain.
Dude,
You gotta explain that.
I think they was a fluke going into
Then
the
make it
bubble,
up.
dog.
Let
How
me
they
tell
was
you.
a fluke now?
Bro,
Come
I
on,
told
man.
y'all. You remember we was having this conversation over there on the other panel, dog, and I said, hey, don't be surprised if one of these up and coming teams make it far because of the bubble, dog. I think with them everybody thing going back to normal, I don't even think they get out of the second round
Nah, they
next year,
was a
bro.
tough. But here's the thing: the Miami was a tough team. Regardless, if you really
I don't
look
think
at
they
it,
get out of the, I don't think they get out of the second round next year.
man.
So you
Listen,
think they could do it again?
No, I don't think they go back to the finals.
No, they're
listen.
not going back to
But
the finals.
they miss. Man, they get a piece. They get a
That's the
solid
thing.
piece. They get a solid piece, Anton. You cannot lie. Like they're
That's a
gonna
big
be a
ass
tough
if.
team to
That's a
beat.
big ass if.
We
Hey,
gotta wait
man.
and
Yeah,
see when
until
free
then they
agency
not
start,
going
bro.
back.
I
Till
mean,
then,
they still. But either way, they still
They
contenders. So they still want
contenders,
to bet.
but
How many people in the East really better than Miami though? Let's be real. It ain't like you can't say you
I
can't say
say
3 teams better than Miami though,
three.
Anton.
I say
You
What?
got
two.
Boston.
they got
You
it
It's
up.
got
They
not
got to
Boston.
do
Hold
it
up.
again, man.
okay.
They
You
You
got
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 to do it again.
Boston.
Boston.
That could be a
You got
fluke.
the
Okay,
76ers.
no, we're not doing that.
No,
We're not
Philly
doing
not
that.
Hey,
better
we
than
We ain't
did
doing
Miami.
beat
that.
them last year. We
What?
did beat them.
Philly
We
not better than Miami.
Hey yo, JR, yo, we not talking about the
Man,
Yeah, we
Hawks right
beat
now.
them
We
though.
ain't doing that. We're
76ers.
not doing that. Yo,
We
JR,
beat
we're
them
not
though,
doing
bro.
that. We're not doing
What
that,
you
man.
need, bro? We beat them.
Only way y'all gonna win a championship, y'all bring Bob Pettit back in the time machine, dog. That's the only way y'all gonna win,
We
man.
beat. Hey,
You
but we
talking
beat
about
them though.
Bob?
Get Dominique Wilkins, Joe Johnson, and in the time machine, y'all be straight. Y'all be fired.
Hey,
But
we would have beat them twice. That nigga Trey Young ain't celebrate early. But
come
other than
on,
that,
man.
we really
But
better
still,
than
they
them.
ain't a lot of teams. But either way, they ain't a lot of teams you can say they can beat Miami though. Legit, like it's not a lot of teams. I
I
think the
think
Sixers are bad.
Lamont.
Sixers are a bad matchup.
Lamont. I'm not.
He he
I
a,
think
he a,
I.
Hold on,
Me
what you
he a
too.
got?
bad
Hold
matchup for the
on,
Sixers.
what you got, Anti?
I got pretenders, bro.
Man,
Yeah,
I got
that's
Yeah,
can't.
pretenders,
tough.
bro.
contenders.
Hold on, I don't know.
I
I
got
can't say that
pretenders.
because
I
they got
can't
so
say
much.
that, man.
They got a lot of cap for being as good as they are right now. They still got a lot of cap space. They can
And they
bring
got
in
I,
young
good
I,
players.
players. And they got young players that can get better too, though, Anton.
it's
You
only
gotta put
one.
that in
It's only
consideration.
one way I get them as contenders, nigga. They go get Giannis, and I don't think that's happening.
By
Nah, but
Chris
here's the
Paul.
thing,
What they get Chris?
Anton, but you missing the.
Chris
But
who?
here's
Chris
the thing,
Paul?
though.
Yeah,
But
they get
here's the
Chris
thing, though,
Paul.
Them
Nah,
niggas ain't
I
getting
don't
Chris
think.
Paul, bro.
But here's the thing, though, Anton. You forgetting like they got young players that can get better too.
I
So
understand it. I said Duncan
if
Robinson was gonna
If
get
Bam
better.
elevate his game or Ty Hero can elevate their game, they're gonna make them even better. So it's like you
Bam can't
can't.
really get better, bro.
They is
That's a
contenders. They're
lie.
not like who? What lie about what?
No, I ain't
Watch
talking. I'm
that
not
again.
talking to you,
I mean, so
True.
when
You
Miami
Oh,
beat
said Bam
Boston
can't
again,
get better.
But Bam don't really
Bam
have a
definitely can
skill
get.
set. Bam
What do
don't really
you?
have a skill set,
See,
bro.
that's a lie, bro.
Jr. You out of pocket, Jr.
He really like a
You can't.
Dwight Howard type of
Hold
player,
on,
bro.
You're not gonna sit here and cap for the Atlanta Hawks, but just sit here and then say Bam
This man
can't get
can't get
better.
better. Come on,
We
man.
can't do that, man.
Who can get
We
better?
I'm
Who can
saying
get
cannot.
better?
We
right now you
I ain't gonna
cannot
better
say
do
that.
that, man.
enjoy these years from
You
Bam.
sit here and cap for Cam Reddish, but sit here and try Bam can't get better.
Well,
That's
Cam can
insane.
hoop. Cam got a crossover. Cam got a shot. Man,
Hey, I'm
Bam
done.
can't
All
hoop.
right,
Bam
man.
can't
Hey,
hoop
I'm
that
you
well.
waiting,
know
yo.
Lamont. You Lamont.
Yo.
Hey, true. I give you all that.
Just
Hey,
because he got
Lamont. You know.
Collins.
You
Hey,
know
yeah,
why I
please
say
don't bet money, yo.
they pretenders
Jr.
though for real?
I said
Hey, we
Bam
need a
just be
job.
dunking, bro.
Atlanta Hawks need to give you a job, yo.
Lamont.
Atlanta
You
Hawks
know.
need to give you a
Lamont.
job or something.
Hold on. Go ahead, Anti.
You know why I say they pretenders?
Yeah.
I don't believe in Jimmy Butler, bro.
Come on, yo. You a hater,
Wow.
I
Anti.
Yeah,
don't.
that's hate.
I don't.
Why
I
not?
That's
don't.
hate.
Why not?
I
Why you
don't.
don't believe? Why you don't believe in him? What all these he did? Why you don't
You know
believe in him?
why? He's a
Why?
role player, role player,
That nigga
role
don't believe
player.
in
Oh,
that shit.
Fuck you mean?
everywhere
That
he went,
nigga's
the
a
team
role
got
Yeah.
better.
player. That nigga's a role player.
Everywhere Jimmy Butler went, the team got better.
man, Jimmy Butler,
I hear you
Jimmy
talking.
Butler, as of right now, is a top 10 player, man. Like it or
Facts.
not,
No, the
man.
fuck he not,
Yes,
man.
Yes,
he
he is.
Stop,
is.
As
bro.
of
Yes,
right
he
now,
No,
is.
he
he's a
is.
top
Say,
10
oh my
player.
god, oh
I
my
give him
He's
god.
top
a
10.
top 10 player. You can't. So
So
you trying to tell me is he a
I
top
can
10
name 10.
player?
I can name 10 niggas in the league right now better than that nigga, bro.
We're not.
Do it.
We can do that another time. We can do that another time.
He
I
said he
ain't
can do
Oh
it
gonna.
right
my
now. He
god,
said he
bro.
can
We
do
can
it
do that
right
You
another
now.
can
time.
do it right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
let
Right now.
Lamont stay
Yeah, we
on
got
But how
topic,
they
bro.
pretenders?
Let Lamont finish the team teams are
Hold
elite.
on. We got for the most part, everybody got them as contenders.
I got them
right?
as pretenders, bro. Pretenders.
Said
You,
Contenders.
you are
Oh man,
for
we
that,
got
bro.
to
I give them a contender. They're
I
contenders.
can't put a team that just went to the NBA Finals.
They took the Lakers to 6 games,
Okay.
dog. Like they took the Lakers, and they were a depleted team. They were a depleted team.
They did it in a bubble, bro.
Nah, no, Anthony. Nah, then you gotta take away the Lakers championship. Then you can't sit there and do that. You can't. No, what you mean? You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways, Anti.
Bro,
Nah,
hey,
that don't make no sense.
Lamont, we had said this, bro. Don't be surprised if one of them up and coming teams was to get far in the playoffs in that bubble, bro.
Right, but here's the thing, you know. Okay, but you can't sit there and give the Lakers credit, LeBron them credit, right? But then sit there and downplay Don me because they lost.
Hey, ain't my fault the Clippers got their ass busted by Denver, nigga. Ain't my fault, dog. Like, yeah, what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, looking at the Miami Heat, bro, I'm telling you, next year, they will lose in the second round. Watch. So I think they pretenders, bro.
It's gonna be against a great team. I'll tell you that. They're gonna win that. No, it's not a lot of teams better.
All right. Well, we can't. Well, like I said, I mean, I guess Anti, we gonna remember this. Like I said, this is something to remember.
Yeah, we ain't gonna forget.
I just don't. I just think they're gonna get better. They're gonna. I know that they're gonna improve the roster. So, I just think they're gonna get better. But the last team in this division is the Orlando Magic.
I'm gonna say this though about Orlando. I can't see them contending because of Jonathan Isaac. Now he won't be playing this upcoming season. He a big part of their defense, so I can't really see them progressing forward without him.
Yeah, I think so too.
They pretenders, man. Eric Fournier overrated.
That's hate right there.
He overrated.
I like Augustine.
He ain't overrated. He's solid.
That boy.
Augustine is a free agent. He's probably not going to be back with them.
Yeah. Markelle Fultz, one of the biggest. Markelle Fultz, one of the biggest busts in NBA history.
Man, how can you see Aaron Gordon? Come on, bro.
Fultz been all right.
Aaron Gordon, dude that worry about making diss tracks and winning games. I'm not listening, dog. We ain't forget. I ain't forget you made that diss track because you didn't win that dunk contest. You need to worry about winning some games. You worry about not winning no dunk contest. You need to worry about winning games. I ain't forget. You just can jump.
Yeah, bro, they made the playoffs the last 2 years.
I mean a fake Blake Griffin. That's what he is, man.
They've been in the playoffs the last 2 seasons.
And what they do?
They don't really got no big time player like that to put them over the edge.
Man, they getting paid. They got people that getting paid like they is.
Like
you gotta pay him.
I mean,
Voracek is a top 10 center, man. He got credentials.
Nikola Jokic, that's it, bro.
He got. I mean, Markelle Fultz, he up #1 pick, ain't he? I'm just saying.
Fultz ain't. I mean, y'all calling him a bussy.
Man, you got two #1. Don't they got two #1 picks on their team? Don't they got two #1 picks on their team? They got Michael Carter Williams.
Hold on.
Michael Carter didn't go #1.
Hey, Justin and Jaden and Justin, man, we would love to subscribe to your channel. Just hop in the live chat and talk to us first. God damn.
Come on, you can't just like
look, we don't care about it. Like if you wanna shout your channel out, just come into the panel and talk to us first. God damn. We don't even know who you are, Jaden and Justin video.
Yeah, dude,
man. And that's a sorry channel name too. You gotta come up with something better.
Then they got Mario and Luigi right there. Man,
y'all they say, man, they probably don't even knock in your crib or on your refrigerator, man. That's probably they say.
He said, we don't even know what type of videos. He said, subscribe to Jaden and Justin video. We don't even know what type of videos you do. Come into the chat. Here, I'm gonna give you the link.
Shit crazy.
I'm gonna give you the link.
Yeah, that's one of the worst YouTube names I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, you gotta get a better name.
That's a word.
Jaden and Justin videos. Hit the link. Hit the link and come into the chat.
Hit the link, man.
I got your message on the front screen. So look, just hit the link. I want to hear what you got to say about this YouTube channel name.
They maybe little kids are trolls, yo. They got I don't want to necessarily say that because they may be like young. They may be little kids or trolls. That's only.
We ain't gonna shut them down. Like I said, they just come in and chop it up with us.
Yeah, chop it up, man.
Man.
Now they don't got nerve to say nothing else.
Now they want to say nothing, man. Come on, man. All right, we're gonna take it down until they hit the link. Until they hit the link to join, man. But I think for the most part, I don't even like this division. The division right here is kind of trash.
It's the worst division.
It's one of the worst. It's definitely one of the worst.
Dookie water.
Other than Miami Heat, there really ain't too much to really talk about in that division. We're gonna go to
Hold on, bro.
I think this next division that we're gonna talk about is probably one of the best in the league. It's Pacific.
Hold on, dog.
Yes, sir.
What we got? What y'all got on the Golden State Warriors? I got them as contenders.
Pretenders.
You already know.
Definitely
They are. You already know.
All day.
Contenders.
What y'all think they gonna do with this pick? You think they gonna trade it?
Honestly, I see.
I don't know who this third nigga. I don't know who this third option nigga about to be, but it's about to be somebody, bro.
You said they go
look out.
I think they're gonna trade it.
Look out.
I see them trading it.
They're gonna trade down with the Suns, right?
Who in that draft that fit the style?
James Wiseman.
I don't know if he fit their style though.
I mean, the center. If he playing center, he's not going to be asked to do a lot, though.
He's gonna be at
He athletic. He athletic.
run
He
the
got
floor.
decent jumper.
Run the
Hold
floor.
on. Who said he ain't gonna be asked to do a lot in the center?
I
the
don't know who
Warriors.
said that.
No, he would. He's in the West.
I mean, of course. I mean, I'm talking about like the pressure. Talking about like being that like that high pick and you being what's right up to the veteran players. It'd be easier for him.
He in the West, bro. He got to go up with the Twin Towers of the Lakers and all, bro. He gonna have to produce. That's why I don't think they really. They'd rather have JaVale McGee.
Talk to him, El.
Yo, why?
I don't know.
Hey, Lamont, why I hear
could
that
be
Warriors
wrong.
is
I see
interested in
that,
Anthony Edwards? Why I heard that?
Hold on. You said who?
I said I heard that the Warriors is interested in Anthony Edwards. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Nah, I think every time you hear that a certain team is interested in a player, I think they're trying to gas it up to entice a trade.
Yep.
So like let's say if the number 3 team has been real high on Anthony Edwards, what their Warriors will do is they'll start saying we're real high on Anthony Edwards, and maybe they can finesse a trade, knowing the whole time the guy they want is at that 3 or 4 position.
Yeah.
That's what the Celtics did. The
Same
Celtics
thing
finessed.
Celtics did. Yep.
Yeah, the Celtics finessed.
That's why
Yeah.
Sixers are pretenders, man.
Yeah, the Celtics acted like they wanted Lonzo Ball the whole time. They wanted no, it wasn't Lonzo Ball. I think they wanted Fultz. They acted like they wanted Fultz.
Yeah.
And then the whole time they knew they were gonna get Jason Tatum. They just finessed the trade to trade down.
Yeah.
So
They didn't want to give him the number 1 pick either.
Yeah, true to
They knew they
King.
could give him that
And that contract. See, man, listen, man.
Nigga.
anti-playing Madden again. Anti-playing Madden.
Nah, nigga, I'm watching football.
Watching the
Tampa
Bucks.
Bay playing my Saints right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, fuck the Saints, man. Fuck the Saints.
Boy, fuck them Cows. Fuck them Falcons, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Fuck the Saints, nigga.
Them niggas can't
Fuck
even
the
fly
Saints,
no more.
nigga.
Fuck you mean?
Y'all have one. Y'all got that fucking that free Super Bowl. They got
Hey, yo,
that
I ain't gonna JR. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hold up. At least we didn't let a team come back from 28-3, nigga. How about
Yeah,
that?
JR, you can't.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't.
how about
Yeah,
that?
JR.
Say what you want.
Yeah,
How about
JR.
that?
Ain't a lot of things you said be an Atlanta fan, man. Ain't a lot of things you said about being Atlanta
I
fan.
lost
Hey,
a
I'm
lot
out.
of money in that New England Super
Hey, I'm
Bowl.
head. Hey, I'm
How you
head
let
out.
a nigga get
All right, JR.
28-3? Nigga, fuck out of here.
Hey, let's get back to basketball.
Yeah, we gotta
Hey,
get.
yo. Hey, yo, why y'all made that man, yo?
Oh yeah, hold up. Hey, let's get back. Hey, Lamont. After this, me and Elden, we gonna have a conversation, bro.
That's cool. We can do that.
Because they killed my ass last night about this damn topic, bro.
About Golden State?
Nah, nigga, you know about what we talking about last night?
Oh man.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, about you talking about
Jordan averaging 40, nigga. Yes.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit. I listened.
all right.
Hold on. I listened in on that. Hold on. Well, we next up. We got the Clippers. What y'all got on them?
Pretenders. I don't care who they got. And I like Kawhi, one of my favorite players. I hate to say that. Kawhi was my favorite. I'm mad at Kawhi's on that team, man. Kawhi, they pretenders, man. I don't like Kawhi on that team, man. Kawhi was my favorite players. He teamed up with a bunch of losers, man.
That's emotional.
That's emotional, exactly.
Hey, nah, it's true.
It's emotional. Listen, you can say all you want. Listen, man. They ain't a whole. I look at it like this. You only got one winner really on that team, and you got a bunch of losers.
Hey, they coached on won championships as a player and as a coach. So I can't agree with that.
Hey, yo, Elder, I can see you don't even believe, you don't believe Tyrone. Let's be real.
No,
He's
no.
probably one of the most least respectful coaches in the league, yo.
I
Let's
got to
go.
be honest.
I understand what you're saying.
You
but
said they got all losers. I can't agree
I
with
lied.
that.
Okay, you know what? Now, I can't. I made a mistake. That was a mistake. They got two winners.
Hey, if they get and see what I'm really believing is that they probably are going to end up getting Rondo, which I hate to hear. That's why I really believe they're going to be.
Now it depends. Now here's the thing.
How do they get Rondo? How?
I don't know. Now
they'll figure it out.
You got money?
They'll figure it out.
They don't have money. They got to get rid of like 3 or 4 players just to make it happen.
Which I think Ballmer's already willing to do because them players just didn't produce. So
it has to be players currently under contract, not the free agents. That's not counting the 5 free agents they have. They got to get rid of players under contract to make it happen.
And now Elder. Now here's the thing. Now the team may change differently, whatever the case may be. I'll change my mind. But we talking about what's constructed now.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in it.
They got enough to run it. Hey, even if they had to keep all them cats, they do got enough to run it back, man. They're contenders.
But I know when they be there. Right though, Elder. But I know when they get to that level, right? When they play against certain teams, I can't believe in it. I gotta see it.
Well,
that was a big meltdown.
I don't believe in Paul George, bro.
I just can't.
I don't believe it.
Of course, they are a 60-win team.
I ain't gonna disrespect them and say they pretenders though. They contenders though, bro.
Yeah, I gotta stick
to
my criteria I created, which was I was saying a second round team. I really believe the Clippers won't get to the second round no matter what. I really do.
Yeah, so I believe that, but I
gotta put them as a contender.
Right.
If they see Denver in that second round, I'm going with Denver, nigga.
Right. I just me personally, I just don't see that team honestly. The team is constructed now. I'm not talking about what they moves they can make. That'd be something different. That can win a championship. I just don't see it.
I'm gonna call them a contender. I'm gonna call them.
Yeah, they're contenders. Anytime you got Kawhi and P, 2 of the top 10 players on your team.
Yeah.
That's a problem right there.
If we're talking about just like a top 4 teams in the West, they're definitely a top 4 team in the West, bro. Like I don't even really like them like that, but they're a top 4 team in the West.
Man, know what? I say, you know what? Let me change. Let me say, how can I put this?
They gotta show you something. Just say
they contend. They contender rich.
They gotta show you.
They contender rich. They contender rich.
Yeah, he said contender rich.
So that nigga that made up a
that just made me.
That's crazy. Contender rich.
I just want to see the Clippers versus the Lakers. I'm not even a fan of none of them, of course, but I just want to see this. Like, come on, man.
It's the matchup everybody's waiting for.
You want to see the best against the so-called best. I get it, bro. I get it.
It's like they were doing all that talking. Pat Bev were doing all that talking. It's just like I ain't like, come on, man. You do all that talking.
Elder.
Yeah.
Cancun on 3.
They were doing all that talking. They were doing all that talking. Paul George don't even be doing all that stuff on it. Like he was doing it. He don't even be doing all that. And you Luke, come on, man.
I tried to tell all y'all at the beginning of the year, you're not gonna get off. Kawhi started this shit. Them damn disrespectful ass commercials and stuff he was doing, bro. This nigga ain't done shit. Bro,
that's what I'm saying, Elder. That's what I'm saying.
I knew that wasn't gonna work out for him. Man.
But Elder, that's what I'm saying though, Elder. Like all that I'm saying, I'm like, come on, y'all got.
Hey, hold up. Have y'all noticed, bro? Ever since that happened, you ain't seen that commercial since.
Hell no.
You can't do it. You can't do it. Listen. Hey, Anton, listen. They see that if people see that commercial again, they'll report to their cable company. Like, yeah, what's on my TV screen, man?
Are we split? Are we? I got them as contenders.
I got them as contenders.
Majority is contenders. Majority is contenders.
Hold on. Yeah, that's an easy one. This one right here, I got them as contenders, even though it might be a little biased. But it's the Phoenix Suns.
Contenders? You got them as contenders.
Nah, they pretenders, man. It's too much. It's too much. I don't know. It's pretenders, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. After going 10-0 in that bubble,
I'm
anxious to see. I'm anxious to see what them boys gonna do this year, bro.
Hey, yo, Anton, you're not gonna
But
sit
hold
for
on,
and talk about Miami like that.
hold on. But hey, I know you connected in Phoenix, Lamont. How true is it that Devin Booker won't out of Phoenix, bro?
That's
How
not true. No, here's the
That's
truth.
not true?
From what I'm hearing, there have
Get
been.
it right. Contenders.
Yeah, no.
Oh, snap. Your hitman came out of nowhere with a steel chair.
You know who that is.
Contenders. Yes, I said.
Hey, yo, hitman came out with a steel chair.
Pretender. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let Hitman cook. Let Hitman cook on it. Let Hitman cook.
No, I need to know the situation with Devin Booker, bro.
Go ahead, Hitman.
Okay, I've been in the cut. Yes. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello?
We hear you.
Yeah. We contenders. Top 4 team in the West. We a top 5 team in the West. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Hold on. I'm not done. You got Devin Booker. You got Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, Ricky Rubio. Do I need to keep going, or is that enough? That's a top 5 team in the West.
You need to keep going.
That's a top 5 team in the West. So
Hey, yo,
here's my
hey, yo,
scenario, right? I got
Hey,
in
yo.
the first round. We a 5
I'm
seed.
not laughing at that
Next
too.
to 4 seed, and we put them bombs out. I'm glad you're talking about the Pacific team.
Hey, yo, you say, hold on. No,
Because we're
yo.
about to take the Pacific over. We're taking over the Pacific next year. Book that. I said it first.
Hey,
Lamont on that
man.
cap, bro. Look at Lamont.
How much you putting on it that the Phoenix Suns will be a top 4 team in the West? How much you putting on that?
Hey,
I
yo.
put 5,000 on that shit.
Hey, we got to
Yo.
put y'all first. I ain't putting nothing down
But
yet.
me, Hitman already got
Okay.
Hitman.
I'll check.
Hitman, don't lose more money. Hitman, don't lose more money, Hitman. Don't lose more money, Hitman, because you already.
You about had me ready to
More
pull
money.
titles
I'm
out.
losing you. We already got 100 on. Look, we already got 100 on that. Come on now, True. You already owe me 100.
Man, listen.
Hey,
You
Lamont,
said top 4 team.
And
You
then y'all
said
keep
top
forgetting we
4
got the
team.
number 10 overall pick. Come on now.
Man, y'all not. Man,
Y'all
We
not
got
top
the number
14.
10 overall pick.
Y'all
Hey,
not
yo,
a
you
top
The
can't.
draft,
14.
I feel like
Hey,
it's
yo.
stacked. I feel like
Hey, yo, Hitman.
I need to know what's the situation with Devin Booker before I make my pick, bro.
I think he
Hey,
can.
hold on. I'm gonna ask this. Let me ask this.
Man, he's not
What
going
team-
nowhere, man. Devin Booker ain't
Hold
going
on.
Why
Hitman,
would
let
he
me
go to
ask
the
you
bum ass Knicks? See, y'all listen
Hitman.
to media hype, bro. The media wants
Hitman,
him
let me
there.
ask you this.
Devin Booker don't want to
Hitman.
go to no bum ass team.
Hitman, let me
What's
ask you a
good?
question.
What's
What
good?
team has never been in the playoffs and then all of a sudden their first time getting there goes to automatically being a top 4 seed? Who's done that?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Well, I'll tell you
That's
this. I'll tell you this. The Phoenix Suns, hold on. We were an 8 seed the year before Steve Nash came, and then we turned to the number 1 seed instantly, just like that.
That's different. That's different. That's different.
Got any
We
more
see
questions?
multiple.
Got any more
You
questions?
were a playoff team. That's playoff teams I see do that.
But no, that's
But a
not,
team
yeah, we
that
barely
hasn't made the
hold on, we
playoffs.
was the 8 seed. Hold on, we
You a
could
playoff
have
team.
very well been we could have very well been an 8 seed this year. We were 1 game out of the 8 seed this year. So if you take away 1 game, we're in the playoff.
One
So what
game
are you
ain't
talking
good
about?
enough.
And like I said, we already flipped from 8 to
I
first.
see your logic. I
I didn't
sure would
say we're
love.
gonna be a number 1 seed. I said we're gonna be a top 5 team.
I thought you said 4, but I don't think
Y'all
you'll be
breaking
top
up, man.
5 either. I would love to take
I
a little
see
bit of
you.
your
Like I said, okay, who's the top 5 team? Who was the top 5 team this year? Utah was the top 5 team this year, right?
Utah,
We're better than
Houston,
Utah. I said it.
Utah.
No, y'all not.
We're
No,
better
y'all
than
not.
Utah. We're better than Houston.
No, y'all not. Y'all are not better than Utah.
If Utah has,
Yeah, we're better than
Elder.
Houston. Hold on.
Hey,
True
Elder.
King. We're better than
Hold
both.
on.
Better than both.
Hey, tell him.
Hey, yo.
Tell
Damn,
him
y'all
to put his
breaking up.
money where his mouth at.
Hold on. Hey, what's his name?
Yeah. Yeah, he know what time it is.
Lamont.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Lamont.
I'm gonna put the link in there for him. Hold on.
No. Let him know. I don't even need to talk to him.
Hey, they
Tell
killing
him to put his Lamont. Hold
Get
on.
out of the
Tell him
paint,
to
man.
Hold on.
put his money where his mouth is.
Hey, Rock and Silent Assassin, you trying to put up a bet?
Tell him, put his money where his mouth. I'll send you
Oh.
200 right now. Tell him to send 200 and put it on his hand.
If you trying to bet,
Damn, y'all breaking up, man.
If you're trying to bet, man, let us know, man. We can set that up.
Tell him I send you $200 right now.
Hold on. Here we got a young dude. Hey, this dude been coming. He been trying to. Oh, he hopped out. Why did these people hop out the chat? All right, hold on. He might come back in.
You bullshit, bro. Shit. Put your money where your mouth if you believe in Hitman.
Oh man.
Put your money where your mouth at.
Oh man.
I got two. I'm taking all bets. That's what I told.
Hey,
he said you bet 50. Yo, he said he bet 50.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, I bet 50. Yes,
I said I'm taking.
All right, hey, hold on. Rock and Silent Assassin. If you bet 50, send it to the Cash App, and I'm gonna make sure Elder get it.
Hold on. I said I'm taking all bets, but the bets do have to start at $100. That's what I did.
Yeah. Got to start at 100, Rockin'.
Big baller.
$50 not worth my time.
Big ball.
I already sent $50. Send 100. I'll send another 100.
Ooh, Silent Assassin.
I'm taking anybody bet that believes in Hitman $100 more.
I ain't believing that shit.
I don't care what the more is. I don't care what it is. $100 or more.
Hey, Anti, you gonna be there to witness it. That's all that matters. You gonna be there to witness it.
I'm in Dallas. Whenever y'all in Dallas,
get your popcorn ready. You right there at 30.
Whenever
you right there at 30. You right there at 30. So that's all that matters.
Whenever y'all decide to do this, I'm gonna be there, bro.
Hitman.
I'm right here off the trails. I'm right here off the trail.
Waiting on location.
I'm gonna be there.
Wait on. Yeah,
no,
okay. I got a
location, Hitman.
The court that I usually go to. Ooh.
I just need an address and a name. You tell me the location name, I'll start advertising. I'll start letting everybody know.
I know where the court's at. I just ain't got the address. So I'll get that to you tomorrow.
Hey, get all that, and I'm gonna put it out there for everybody to see it, and then we're gonna live record it. That's all.
I'm built for this. I'm built for this. After I handle you, I got smoke after you. I got one of my coworkers.
Man,
I'm only playing one of my coworkers, so I gotta get you out the paint real quick.
Hold on, Hitman.
I gotta make easy work out of you so I can get to my next
Hitman. Hold on, Hitman. You still gotta come see me. You still gotta come see me.
And then Lamont ducked me already. Lamont ducked me. He was supposed to be playing me early September. It's already November. Where the hell is it? Yeah. Capital Out Records, man.
And that's not my fault. They changed my flight up. I couldn't even get to Dallas. That's not my fault, man. They changed it. Hold on. Why does he keep coming in and out the chat?
Y'all keep seeing. I don't know what.
We're gonna have to finish up these conferences tomorrow, man, because we're running out of time. We're gonna touch on the rest of these teams, mostly the Western Conference tomorrow. We got about 20 minutes left there. We can talk about what y'all was talking about in our social with the
let's go, Elder. Let's go,
with
Elder.
I'm gonna start it off by this right here. The main reason why I don't think Jordan could average 40 in this league is basically what Jordan admitted himself, and not just Jordan. A lot of the great individual players of that era, of the early 2000s and the 90s, is because of the zone, being able to play zone. And Jordan even went to the league and went as far as saying it will definitely take away from what individual stars can do, because you can gang up on one player. And this is why I say I elevate what Kobe did, because Kobe, he played in an era where it transitioned into the zone era, and he was still able to find ways to dominate and be a great scorer. Not saying that these other guys couldn't do the same thing, but they wouldn't be able to go to the great lengths of saying that they could average 40 a game. Jordan could easily average 30. I don't think a Jordan that's trying to win championships is going to go out and try to average 40 or 30 or over 30 a game, because if you're trying to win championships, he's going to have to sacrifice and let other guys do their job. But averaging 40 on a whole season, that's not happening no more in the NBA. That's not going to be happening again.
Lamont.
Yo, what up?
I got a question for you. Who's a better scorer? Did you see Jordan? Let me ask. Did you see Jordan play?
Yes.
Who's a better scorer, Michael Jordan or James Harden?
Better pure scorer?
Yeah.
Man. I'm going to give it to Jordan. I'm going to give it to Jordan.
Think about that.
Hold on. This is but when we talk about scoring, they both lethal in their own right. Jordan's a great scorer. Right. Jordan's still a great scorer, but at the end of the day, we're talking about a guy that's heavily relying on 2-point shots averaging 40 a game in an era where there's allowed to zone up on you.
Right, but he went to the foul line a lot, though. But he went to a foul line a lot.
He lived in the mid range. It's fine. There's still more length in this era. There's more length in defenders who could trap and really make him give up the ball. Way more length.
Hey, Lamont, I don't agree about more length in this era. I really don't.
There's
I don't
more
agree.
length.
There's a lot of
There's
7
more
footers
length.
back there.
Yeah, but hold on. But 7-footers who stayed in the paint. Remember, there was no defensive 3 seconds. They stayed under the rim. Let's not even if you go back and watch. Everybody says
no defensive 3 seconds. They did have defensive 3 seconds back then.
No, they did.
Yes, they did.
No, they did.
I played in the era.
They had offensive 3 seconds. They know they didn't. That on the defensive 3 seconds. They added defensive 3 seconds in like
2003.
Yeah,
2002.
Y'all better go back and relook.
We did.
Illegal defense. So what is that? Illegal defense is the defensive 3 seconds, right?
No, it's not. Illegal defense is completely different. They did not have defensive 3 seconds. They did not have it.
They didn't have defensive 3
That's
seconds.
what changed the game. This is why you see Akeem average almost 4 blocks a game. And the same thing with Mutombo. They could just rim. And then you got to think Akeem was not a great defender on the perimeter. He was great on power forwards and centers.
Yeah,
What you mean?
When
you're able to zone up, you can zone in and really, really take away from what a great player.
Right, but Jordan could play. But Jordan played against his zone though too. Though Lamont Jordan was averaging 20 at 40 years old.
That's right, but averaging 40 for a whole season is still a whole nother.
You trying to tell me a dude that's 40 is already averaging 20, not in his prime, smoking cigars. But you trying to tell me that man in his prime couldn't average 40?
In this era, hell,
I give him 35.
Here's my thing.
I give him 35.
Lamont, I got a question for you.
That's a dream scenario. That's like a video game numbers. It don't happen.
I have a question for you, right? You think Jordan's actual scoring average would go down in this era compared to the 90s?
I don't see that nigga.
Yeah, I think it would go down. I don't think it would be 30. I don't think it would be consistent unless he was on a bad team and he had to take every single shot. I don't see. Hold on. The thing is, basically, if you're saying Jordan is going to average 40 in this era, that means you're putting him on the Atlanta Hawks and he's doing everything by itself every year.
That's not the question though. But that's not the question.
I guarantee you put Kevin Durant on the Atlanta Hawks, he could average 35, 36, 37, 40 if he wanted to take every single shot and just do it all himself. He would lose all the game.
Hold on. You just admitted that Michael Jordan was a better scorer than James Harden. James Harden led the NBA in scoring the last couple of years. He wasn't on no sorry Atlanta Hawks team. He was on a contending team. Stop it. He was on a contending team putting up 34 to 35 points a game. Now, he averaged 13 and 14 free throws a game per game the last 2 years. You telling me Jordan wouldn't have shot more free throws than James Harden?
So, no, I'm not saying he wouldn't have. This is what I'm saying. My whole thing is this. Averaging the most points per game doesn't make you the best scorer. James Harden is not the best scorer in the league right now. KD's
KD, bro.
Points per game like that. Trae Young was top 5 in scoring. He's not the best scorer in the NBA. So is your points per game doesn't make you the best scorer. It's your ability to score from any place on the court. And that's what makes you the best scorer.
Hold on.
Jordan's the best scorer.
Hold on, listen, fellas. The reason why I'm trying to give you the scenario and I'm using James Harden is not because he's just because he's a good scorer. I'm using James Harden. Let me finish. James Harden's on a team with another superstar, and he still put up these types of numbers in the Western Conference, the toughest conference, which people say back then the Eastern Conference was the toughest conference. It's the closest comparison that we will have to Jordan. 2 superstars playing on the team. And Jordan still put up 35 and 37 points a game, bro.
We're losing. He was on a bad team when he.
That's not but you can't move the goalpost. We just talking about.
Even when the team was good,
I think it's a myth. First, let's start from here. Let's get rid of the myth. Jordan admitted himself that he benefited from the illegal defense more so than with his own. This is why, because he said in an era with illegal defense, he could essentially go one-on-one with guys and get off a lot of the shots that is by the time he went to the rim, either he was getting fouled going to the free throw line or he was finishing over and through guys. So it made it extremely easy for him. He even admitted it.
Yeah,
he admitted
it.
So we're in the league.
Right, but he still played that zone defense, and he was like you said. People wanted.
Hey, did you listen to Terry Davis over there on that interview that Ticket did with him? He said He said we used to throw the kitchen sink at Jordan. Every team had 3, 4, 5 options to try to come at Jordan and stop him from scoring. We tried to deny him the ball. We tried to do this. We tried to trap. We tried to
Jordan would have figured it out.
And nothing worked against Jordan.
Jordan. Well, you're a great scorer.
Mind you.
It definitely did work because the Wizards weren't very good.
No, he was hurt. He was hurt. The reason why they wasn't good because they were hurt though, Lamont.
And then y'all keep saying Jordan was 40. Jordan was never 40 in the NBA. He never played when he was 40.
The 39, 40. He was 40 when
he wasn't 40. He was 39. His last year in the league.
That's still, but 30. But how many people you know at 39 can average 20 points in the NBA?
Bro,
LeBron, Kobe.
I'm telling you, when you look at
they can do it. They've done it. Great players can do it.
Y'all never really watched.
Kobe last year he averaged 17.
I'm telling you, he scored. He scored in so many different ways. So many ways. When they would cut everything else off, he would knock threes down. He just didn't shoot a high volume of threes. So you can't look at the percentage and say, well, he couldn't shoot the three. Yes, he could.
I didn't say that. I didn't even bring up threes.
No, people say that. People say that is what I'm saying. People say that.
Well, only reason, but you got to think it got worse when he got older. His 3-point percentage really got worse when he got older.
I don't agree with that because the Utah games
he shot 18% and 29% his last 2 years.
You're talking about with the Wizards when he was 38 and 39 years old?
Hold on, but y'all said he was a great scorer. So let's not bring age into it. Y'all said he was still a great scorer.
Come on, man.
Hold on. Y'all just said age don't matter when it applies to Jordan. But his last 2 years in the league, he got worse.
That's like saying that's like downgrading Kobe then for his last 3 years.
Okay, hold on. 97, 98, he shot 23% from the 3-point line.
Again,
that was his last championship.
Hey, how many threes did he shoot that year?
Man, we always do. I can tell you exactly how many shots. I can tell you exactly how many shots.
He might have averaged 1, 1.5, 2 threes a game.
Hey, true. Hey, hold up. And this was my argument.
He averaged 2 a game.
So that's like 163. Old boy do that shit in 5 games.
So hold on. That means
Stephen Curry.
That means if you shoot fewer, like I said, Elder, people don't do things when you're on the basketball court. You don't do things that you're not good at. If you're not a good 3-point shooter, you don't take them.
Hey, no, Ticket. You know that era. Nobody shot a ton of threes. Nobody,
because they weren't great 3-point shooters.
So Jordan can take it to rim at will.
The guys that were good 3-point shooters shot more of them, like Reggie and Craig Hodges and Steve Kerr and all those guys, and Dan Marley and Jeff Hornacek and John Stockton. And there were great 3-point shooters that actually took threes.
How many more threes did Curry shoot? Because let's get the best. Curry's probably the best at shooting them now. Him and Clay. How many more are they shooting now compared to
hold on. They're shooting more. They're definitely shooting. They're definitely shooting more. But this is why.
Maybe triple.
Hold on. But this is why we look. So are you saying if you shoot less threes, the percentages is what tell the truth about it? Like if I shoot 23s and somebody else shoots 100, my percentage is still going to give me the average of what I normally do. So if I make 5 out of 20,
the smaller the sample size, the harder. You know that, Lamont. You know that. The smaller the sample size, the harder.
But the reason why you stay away from doing something is because you're not good at it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. At the end of the day,
if Jordan could shoot threes, he would have shot more. If he was elite at it, he would have been.
That's your opinion, but the way the game was played, it wasn't necessary to shoot them. That's just not how people play.
I mean, I don't want to even talk about the threes because again, like I said, y'all gonna have that argument. What I'm saying is this: averaging 40 in any generation. Hold on, averaging 40 in any era. I don't care what era you're talking about. Averaging 40 in any era was
he averaged 37.
Hold on.
So he charged out to me average can't
hold
average
on.
40.
You said he averaged 37 a game. That's great, but they were a terrible team. Like,
that's not the question. But that's not the thing. You said he could average 40.
Hold on. Trae Young is not even one of the top 5 scorers in this league. He's able to average 30 on a bad team. That's what happens when you're on a bad team.
That's not true.
Yes.
It's not true.
I think he
You
averaged.
know,
I think he averaged
Harden
41
he
season.
just averaged 35. He
I
just
think
averaged
he averaged.
35.
I think he averaged. I think Jordan can for at least one season can average 40.
That argument is debunked.
Y'all crazy,
Lamar.
bro.
Just because the guy averaged a lot of points.
Yeah, okay. The thing is, if Kobe didn't do it in his era. So I don't think Jordan could have done it.
Kobe did
Kobe's
do
the
it
closest
in
thing we
his era.
saw,
He
and we know.
averaged
Hold on,
25
and we know Kobe,
He didn't
and
average
we know
40.
Kobe is the
And
closest.
they went to the playoffs.
Hold on, we know Kobe's the closest thing to Jordan because the man who coached both of them said it's a coin toss. I throw a coin in there, I'll take either one. He said his player that he would choose to start a team with is Bill Russell, not Jordan or Kobe.
What does
So
that mean?
what I'm saying is the man that coached them said it's a toss-up between them two. They're the same. So what I'm saying is comparable to compare Kobe to Jordan in this era. If Kobe never averaged 40 or in this era, then I don't think Jordan could have done it because he says they're equals.
First off, Kobe was in this era. That was the end of Kobe's career. He still did well.
The zone came in when did the zone get implemented? Early into the early 2000s.
At the end of the day, for you to think that in the era where they don't have hand checking and they call everything, I mean, a regular foul now.
That's what I'm saying. If you talking about Michael Jordan?
Yeah, you saying he's gonna get
And
to the
Jordan
line a
led the
lot.
league every year in free throw attempts.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan could get 40 in his era.
I just, bro.
Would stay
To
go
me, if
down.
you was hand checking, that means you ain't had no good lateral movement.
That's crazy.
That's
to
true.
think that his scoring average will go down.
I don't know about that. Jordan would have figured out his own defense. Jordan played zone. Y'all forget.
35 points, bro.
Y'all forget about the zone.
Y'all not mentioning how much
Let me ask
it
you
take
this.
on the body
Let me
to
ask
average
you this.
40, bro.
Let me ask you this. The way the three-pointer shot today, do you think Jordan wouldn't have been a good three-point shooter now? You don't think he'd have worked on his three-point shot?
Hold on. But here's the thing. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to give him something that he didn't. I'm not going to give him an attribute because he could have practiced and got better. If he either had it or he didn't have it. That's all I can go off. And yeah, anybody could have worked on something and changed their game up and got better. But just like we see with Ben Simmons, he's been working on his three-point shot for the last 5 years, and it ain't going down in the game. So we can say that he either had it or he didn't have it.
That's different from a guy that don't even shoot it.
Right, but even though going back to when Jordan scored 37, that wasn't at that time. He wasn't at his best scoring peak at that time. Right, I'm just saying. Right, I'm just saying that wasn't his
They made the playoffs.
Right, but I'm on your side. But here's the thing, like that wasn't like the greatest scoring of Michael Jordan because he spread his game out years later than that. You know what I mean? So if he really wanted to, like, if Jordan could have averaged 40. I don't like Jordan would have been on the line probably like 10 times. And mind you, Jordan can play against his own defense. He played college ball for 3 years.
Can I rebut? Hold up? Can I rebuttal that right quick, True? This is how I look at it, bro. How far off is Michael Jordan from Kevin Durant in this era?
How
far is Kevin Durant from Michael Jordan in this era?
What you mean far?
Way away.
As far as scoring.
Way away. He's not even in the same category.
What?
Yeah.
KD a better scorer than MJ, man. You
So hold on. Let me tell y'all. Hold on. Let me tell you this. Hold on. Let me tell y'all this.
It's the best scorer in NBA history.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me tell y'all.
KD a more versatile scorer. I'm not saying it's about far. I'm not saying it's not crazy. It's not crazy. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say.
Meaning he can get his shot off anytime he gets
anywhere.
Jordan got his shot off. Jordan got his shot off anytime he wanted to. What are you saying?
Kevin Durant ain't even averaging 40 in this era, bro.
Because Durant not a volume scorer, bro.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all one thing about the errors. This is what we're gonna clear it up. So to say that Jordan would be on the free throw line more, I don't know if that's true because back in the 90s, hold on. Back in the 90s, he went. The Bulls team averaged almost 30 got to the free throw line 30 times a game. No team since 2001 has averaged 30 free throw attempts per game since them Bulls back then. So he was getting to the free throw line more back then.
He would get there more in this era.
How?
They're
not even calling as many fouls. They're not even calling as many fouls.
They were calling for Jordan. Jordan would have got him.
Because there's no hand check. So every time he would come to that basket, he would be getting fouled because Jordan was taking off.
He would be, or are we just assuming that?
I feel Jordan would have got the foul calls in this area. How he can attack the rim?
Hold on.
How he attacked the rim alone,
So
he got fouled.
to say that he would get more superstar calls is one thing. Again, this is a big guess, but to push it and say that somebody could average 40 in the NBA and where guys are more athletic and the game is faster, don't think it can happen.
That's asinine, man.
I don't think it's
Makes no
far
sense.
to think that Jordan could take a score and average.
Because he could, if any player averages 40 on any single team, they're probably playing on the worst team in the league. So
That's
he
not
can do
the
it.
thing, though.
He wouldn't win.
We talking about people if he can average 40 or not. Though. I don't care if they win or not. They can average 40.
We can make this case for so many players if we throw them on the worst
Okay,
team in the league.
I probably agree with some of them, but
it's terrible. Nobody can average 40. No, it's not happening.
Lamont, here's the key.
Kobe
Here's the key. Hold on. Lamont.
Kobe
James
didn't do
Harden,
it.
Hold on. You keep saying this terrible team thing, and I'm showing you that it don't have to be a terrible team to score a lot of points.
But James Harden did it with the 3-point shot. Much
Jordan
easier. Jordan's not shooting 15 threes a game. Jordan's not shooting 15 threes.
You're actually making our case for us.
How?
He did it with just 2 pointers and still scored just as much.
He did it. Yeah, he did. He went 37 a game.
And he didn't have that.
Hold on. 37 a game.
Here's the difference.
It's no different. He went to the free throw line more back then.
Harden did it with a 3-point shot and only shot 44%.
That wasn't even a prime of Jordan either.
Hold on. They gave him.
That wasn't even a prime.
They sent
Jordan.
him to the free throw line more, and he was on a bad team where he could shoot every shot. That was the advantage.
That wasn't even a
bad when they made the playoffs, Lamont. That team made the playoffs.
Hold on. You made the playoffs with 31 wins.
Look at the record. Michael Jordan got
31.
Michael Jordan got the playoffs with 30 wins, bro. He got the playoffs with 30 wins. 30.
He did it. It was 23. It was 20.
That means you got 50 losses.
It was 23 teams back then, man.
We're not a good.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to
got
take
into
nothing
the
away
playoffs
from that
because they were
man,
trash. They were the best of the trash team. That's what they were. They were the best of the trash team.
Y'all basically trying to say this era is trash when it comes to
I didn't say that. I didn't say Jordan was the only one that can do that.
40.
I didn't hold up I'm not saying Jordan's the only one that can do that. So I just think he got.
Who else you think can do that then?
I think KD if he wanted to.
But he hasn't.
Man, listen. I
want the record to be clear because guys say stuff and it don't be true. The year he scored 37 points a game, they won 40 games, not 30.
Still losing record.
Hey, that's like
40 games. 40 games solid.
Orlando and the Nets this year, they still make the playoffs.
40 not. You're not a bad team. You're not necessarily a bad team winning 40 games.
What did they do in the playoffs?
Big difference.
Yeah, come on, Lamar. You ain't that bad winning 40 games. Man.
Hold on. Y'all act like just like if I'm loving it. If I'm a coach, I'm loving it. If you got one player who's willing to try to go out and score 40 a game, you know why? Because I don't have to worry about nobody.
But we're not talking about. I'm not talking about necessarily the winning. We're talking about if he somebody can do it.
Why do y'all act like scoring 40 a game is such a great accomplishment? Because if you
we're not saying. Hold on. We're just saying no. The question was,
hold on. I want facts. That next year, because remember Jordan had 2 years in a row, he scored 37 and 35. That next year he scored 35 points a game. They won 50 games.
They got bounced out of the playoffs like it wasn't nothing.
Again, just like James Harden. But at the end of the day, it doesn't take away from the fact that he scored 35, 37 points a game on good teams.
They didn't start winning until he sacrificed his points.
Over 50% from the field. So if you put him in this era where he can shoot the 3-pointer and 50% from the field,
50% with illegal defense. That means one man.
Lamont, it's like you really watch Jordan. I can tell.
Jordan, hold on. Why would Jordan go to the league and say don't use zone because it's going to take away from stars' ability to play individual basketball?
He can figure that out, man.
Where to play deep, and you see now it don't work.
Right, he plays zone against college.
You say it's not working. These guys are just more talented offensively.
You think these guys are better scorers than Jordan?
No, I said there's more talent.
KD. You think KD's a better scorer than Jordan?
I think KD's a better just
He's more
scorer.
versatile.
All around. Go ahead and say Lamar. He's a better all around scorer.
Hold on. He's more versatile.
No, he's
He's
not.
more versatile scorer than Jordan.
He is not more versatile.
Come on, he's not better. He's not better. KD is not better scorer than Michael. You know how hard it is to be a 10-time scoring champion. You know how hard it is to be a 10-time scoring champion.
KD's not a better scorer. He's just a better 3-level scorer.
He ain't a better scorer than Jordan.
He's a better 3-point shooter.
He's more versatile. He's more versatile than Michael Jordan, but he's not better.
KD can't score at the rim like Jordan, bro.
Elder. So you mean to tell me Jordan in our era, he would average 40 points from the free throw line and 2-pointer? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Get out of here,
No,
man.
wow.
That's what I
Get out of here. You bugging.
That's what I think. I think there's a couple people I feel like they average 40 if they really wanted to.
Dog, you wildin'.
Well, they taking a high volume of threes. They can average 40, right?
No, the hardest taking 15 threes a game. You just
still ain't average 40.
James Harden probably average 40 if he wanted to.
Wrong perspective. Jordan did all that in an era that most basketball players, especially if they played in the era, would tell you that the 90s was harder defensively than this is now.
Only those old players say that. Nobody can say that, man. Only people in the 90s say that to boost up the era. You got to say that about that.
Y'all know about that, though.
No, because there are people that played in that old era, the late 90s, and came into the 2000s and played. There are people that have. And this is the thing. It's funny that the NBA players, they all believe that Jordan easily could have scored 40 in this year. They all believe that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. You had his agent. You had his old agent said he could score 60. That's not real.
Hey, Lamar. Lamar, you can bust that up. Bring on anybody. Bring on a coach, anybody that don't believe that Jordan can score 40 in this era. I'd love to hear him say it and then tell me why they think he wouldn't.
I'm going to have Dan Marley here soon. Don't worry.
I would love him to come on and say Jordan.
And he had to guard your man multiple times. He's not going to. I guarantee you he would tell you that Jordan couldn't average no 40 in this era.
We're going to see. I can't wait for that interview.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's within the week.
He used to torch Thunder Dan. He used to torch their tails.
But the Thunder Dan was the best defender. Did you think of some of the best defenders that actually had the guard, Mike? That was probably one of the best defenders in the 90s on him.
Who?
Dan Marley.
He was a good defender. I wouldn't say he was one of the best. He was a good one.
One of the best in the 90s.
I mean, I like when Harper was on what's the name? I mean, Jordan had a lot of good guys that guarded him. I mean, all the best. Think about it. Your best defender on every team had to guard Jordan. Your best defender.
Now, who were the best on the perimeter? Who were the best defenders in the 90s?
Hold on. I'll have to go through all these names. You really think Jordan Marley was one of the best defenders in the 90s? Is that what you're telling me?
Perimeter-wise, yeah. He was one of the better perimeter defenders, yes.
What position did Dan Marley play?
Shooting guard. Small forward shooting guard.
Wow.
What did he – hold on. Who was it? If he wasn't one of the best –
D'Lo was a better defender than Dan Marley.
Oh, my God. Dude, look what Craig Elo got – hold on. I'm talking to Craig Elo. Oh, my God. You know how many times he got embarrassed by Jordan?
How many times Dan Marley get embarrassed by Jordan?
Come on, man. Who was actually a good defender on Jordan? Can you name one?
Joe Dumars.
In the 90s.
Joe Dumars.
In the 90s.
Joe Dumars plays in the 90s.
He wasn't. He's
an 80s player, man.
He's an 80s player.
No, Jay Dumars played like 5 years in the 90s.
He was a shell of himself in the 90s.
He was prime in the 80s, bro.
Hold on. We gotta look at it. I gotta look.
He was a shell of himself in the 90s.
Hold up.
Joe Dumars wasn't hitting no nothing.
Hey, Joe Dumars was one of the best players to defend Jordan.
Not in the 90s.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
Man, Joe Dumars was an all-star in 97. He was an all-star in 97. And 95.
They don't even know when he came in the league.
His prime years was in the 90s. Technically, if you look at the numbers.
He got drafted in 80.
Joe Dumars prime years was in the 90s.
I think he got drafted in 85, I think.
If I ain't mistaken, Joe Dumars prime years was in the 90s.
Name one.
He didn't come into his prime.
Look. Name one playoff game where you remember Joe Dumars really going at Jordan in the 90s.
Bro, they wanted him every game. They couldn't stop him, though. That don't
Hold on. I just said name a good defender at shooting guard position that actually went at Jordan.
Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumars, man. Even Jordan would tell you that.
How many
Jordan would
times
tell
they
you
played
that.
each other in the playoffs in the 90s?
A lot.
They didn't play each other in the playoffs at all.
John Starks. John Starks.
They might have bet once.
John Starks, little 6-3 behind.
Come on, Jordan gave John Starks 50 about 9 times. I don't want to hear about that.
John Starks is a small ass guard.
Jordan gave everybody that though.
He gave John
nobody
Starks
nobody was
out of
successful against Jordan.
John Starks is 6'3", bro. He's 6'3".
Man,
there
were no serious defensive perimeter defenders that could actually even put
Jordan
up.
used to laugh.
Yeah, Gary Payne.
And you heard
Jordan
when Jordan laughed at that man.
So what, good man?
He won't consider Gary Payton a good point, a good guard. He won't.
Yeah, I'll be
He
trying to.
won't, but he was a tough. That's still a tough matchup, though.
Very tough. And he was 6'5".
Okay, but good thing about that is
scared
good thing about that is Gary Payton was in the West. He only had to see him maybe once or twice a year.
Come on now, you
saw him in the finals.
There was no consistently good perimeter defense to even go at.
Saw him in the finals. What did you do to him in the finals when he guarded?
Nothing.
You better go back and look.
Nothing.
Like they were scared of Jordan in the 90s.
They got smoked. They got beat 4-2.
Yeah, they were scared of Jordan. They were scared. They were scared of Jordan.
You go back.
You got your whole head coach is talking about.
Hold on.
Your whole head coach is talking about he actually looked at Jordan and was scared.
Hold on. If you go back and look, they switched Gary Payton onto him in game 3, 4, and 5. Go look at Jordan's stats.
All right, hold on. We're about to
go look.
Yeah, a lot of Sonics fans to this day will say that should have been a switch. They should have switched that sooner.
They blame that loss on the coach because he should have had GP on him the whole series.
All right, so game 3 was a blowout win by the Bulls. The Bulls beat them by over 20. Jordan had 36. Great job, Gary Payton.
Nah, it was game 4. It was game 4.
Do the stats.
Game 4 and game 6. Game 4.
Oh, it was the last 3 games of the series. I'm sorry.
Game 4 and game 5. MJ
played. Did it go 6?
Yeah, it go 6. It went 6.
That's my bad. It was game 4, 5, and 6. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The last 3 games.
Game 4, game 5. Jordan played horrible, and then game 6 they won.
Yeah, game 4. The Seattle blew the Bulls out.
That's when Gary guarded him. What was Jordan?
Jordan had 23. Hold on.
Show us shoot percentage.
His percentage was horrible. Hold on. I don't see it with this right here. I don't see percentages.
His percentage went way down when Gary Payton started guarding.
Now Gary Payton had a good game that game, game 4.
I might as well said Byron Russell.
GP locked him. He's the only one I've ever seen lock Jordan up for multiple games. He's the only one.
Jordan had 26 game 5. He had 26.
What you got to see is their shooting percentages though. Jordan was shooting horrible in these games.
All right, well, from the way I see it here, I got
well below his average.
Here it is, right here. This might show the percentages. No.
Hold on, I may find. I think I found it. Michael Jordan, game 4 shot, 31% from the field. 23 points. Game 4.
Oh shit! If fucking Gary Payton can make him shoot 31%, Kawhi Leonard definitely can lock that motherfucker.
Nope. Mind you, this is what year was that?
1996. 1996.
Game 5, Michael Jordan shot 50%. Game 5.
What did he score?
26.
11.
How many shots?
Great. That's great. That's great.
How many shots?
22 shots.
That's great.
And he's 11 for 22?
That's great.
Yeah.
What game was that?
Game 5.
Game 5.
What was game 6?
Oh, man. You probably don't want to see
that. Game 6, he shot 5 for 19.
Whoo! Dang, 26% from the field.
Man.
He shot 26% from the
This is
field.
why I say you got to watch those games. Everybody that watched those games,
you gotta watch it. I seen game 6. I seen game 6.
That was the game where Luke Longley bailed him out.
Even with that 50%er on game 5, which I didn't think was that high, but you could tell Jordan was frustrated by
that
Gary.
tells you how trash they were. That Seattle was. Man, that's how trash they
That
were.
was coaching fault. That really
No,
was
that
coaching
was a
fault,
bad
though.
coaching move,
That was
Lamont.
coaching.
Instead of
They should
having
have been.
old boy
They
on
should
there,
have been had it. They should.
he should have.
That made. They could have won. They
Would
could
have
have.
made it interesting series.
Honestly, they could have won.
He didn't go there until it was desperation time. And Gary Payton had been begging him the whole series to put him on there.
Who was that? George Carl? Who was on that coach? George Carl was the coach.
George Carl, yeah.
Oh my God, man! Yo.
Yeah, but look, you got great defense. I mean, you had some good defense.
Nah. But you talking about Michael Jordan?
Go look at Jordan numbers in game 1, 2, 3.
You still had Deadlift Shrimp.
Nah, Lamont. Here's the thing: you don't do that against Michael Jordan, though, man.
Hold
You
on,
don't
y'all
do
said
that.
nobody could stop him anyway. What was?
But here's the thing, though. You can't just play anybody on them, though. You can't do it. You gotta at least make it hard. You gotta make it a challenge for like.
Yeah, but you gotta think though. He uses Gary Payton also. That's probably their leading scorer too. He also has to be their best playmaker and leading scorer. And you're gonna tell him to guard Michael Jordan.
But Lamont, here's the thing though. It was working. They started winning. Listen, Lamont.
I know that it started working, so that's why they kept Gary Payton on him. But George Carl has a tough decision to make there.
Nah,
I put my best
man.
playmaker. Hold on. That's my best playmaker.
I understand that.
Best offensive player. I gotta put him on Michael Jordan. So now he has
Listen. This is a finals, Lamont. It's a final. You gotta go all the way out.
They did, and it didn't work. They did.
Yeah, the reason why.
Listen, no, but they did. That was a bad adjustment. They should have did that at the beginning.
I got to bounce, fellas. Bless y'all, man.
All right, y'all. I salute, Elder.
All right, Elder, salute.
But the reason why George Carl said he didn't put
You ain't got enough. Listen, they wasn't even a favorite. Listen, Bulls was already favored to win anyway, Lamont. Listen, you gotta go all out, man. Listen, you ain't expecting to win.
They did. Why would you start the series out putting your best scorer and playmaker on Michael Jordan, giving him double the duty, right? Who's gonna facilitate your offense when he gets?
I got to see what Gary Payton. Hold on.
You also got to think about foul trouble. What if this man gets in foul trouble? Now you gonna play Eric Snow for the rest of that game and look crazy? Like as a coach, you have to look at everything, and putting Gary Payton on Jordan, it's a desperation move, yes, but it also look at that game 6 when they lost. Game 6 when they lost, you got Gary Payton guarding Jordan. Seattle only had 75 points that game.
Yeah, but listen.
He had 75. That's why, because you put your best player on Jordan, your point guard cannot do anything on the other end of the court.
Right, but hold on, Lamont. Let me. Then what game?
If you hear what George Carl said, he said the reason why I didn't put Gary Payton on Michael Jordan initially was because I wanted Gary Payton to score more points, and he was dealing with injuries at the time.
But you got to think about that. You have to think about that when you're a coach, because if you look at all the games when Gary Payton started putting on Jordan, Seattle struggled to score. They put up 107 in their last win against the Bulls when they blew them out.
And the reason why they got those 2 games because Sean Kemp played out his mind in a lot of those games.
Right, but I'm gonna go over the offense Gary Payton was doing. Okay, starting game 4 when he switched up on him. 21 point, a double, 21 points, 11 assists, shot 46% from the field.
Yep.
That's solid. He just did. I'm just saying, like he could do that. Next game.
But look what Sean Kemp did, though.
I understand that, but we're talking about Gary Payton's offense. That's all it is. Gary Payton's offense. You still need his offense to win.
You're right. Game 5.
Game 5, he shot bad, 30% from the field, but he got 23, 6 assists, and 9 rebounds. That's still.
What up, CJ?
Hey, what's going on? What y'all on though? What's the topic, bro? I came in a little late. You feel me?
And then the last game,
this
he
the
had
topic, CJ. Can Jordan average 40?
19 and 7.
Oh, can he average 40?
Can he average 40 in this era?
No.
There's a handful of players I feel like it average 40 in this era if they really wanted to.
No, bro.
But they not doing it though, man.
I'm telling you why though. Okay, because you need a win. You can't just do that to win. I understand that. Of course, you can't average 40 and win. I understand that.
You got to factor that in.
I'm just going off. Listen, right? I'm just going off. Right? I'm just going off if they could do it or not. That's all I'm saying.
You're basically arguing could he average 40 in a video game circumstance? Because if you're not considering winning, then why are we even having this discussion? Because if you're going to average 40, you got to be trying to win. You're not.
That's how I'm looking at it. I understand you saying that's how I'm looking at it. If it's all could he average 40, I'm saying okay, he can, but If you're gonna win, that's
It's
a whole
gonna be
different
it's
discussion.
gonna be in a losing effort. I said that.
Hey,
I told them that last night. I'm like, if he averaging 40
yeah,
in this area, nigga,
yeah,
they losing.
yeah. That's what I'm
They
saying.
losing.
Yeah, you're not gonna be a great
To me,
team.
the reason why this conversation is so dumb, because when people say Michael Jordan averaged 40, 50 in this era, they're basically insulting the era, saying he would dominate this era and average of 40.
Right, but
And
Will
it's
Chamberlain,
trash. We got trash defenders.
right,
He
but
dominated.
going back to that, right? But Will Chamberlain even showed y'all that even back in the day when all that points he was averaging was meaningless because he had great players, because he had good players on his team, but they wasn't getting utilized. So you take it. Let's say I'm on a team and you take a majority of shots, like you literally taking literally majority of shots on the team. How can you win? Because if an offense legitimately just goes through you and you struggling, you gonna lose.
Exactly. Then what?
So it's true what you say. So I don't believe when somebody say that that's why Kobe said James Harden was not a listen. You can't keep playing like that way, and that's true because Kobe was in that same situation. So
but it took Phil Jackson having to teach that to Kobe. Phil Jackson had to teach that to Jordan as well. You got to do less for us to win championships.
Right, Will Chamberlain, like he's shown that. The Will Chamberlain shown that. That's not a mean nothing.
That's what I mean. But like, if we stay realistic with it, if Jordan's trying to come into this era and do all this miraculous stuff like three-peat and do what these '90s people say he can do, then there's no way he's going to go out and try to average 40. Nor I don't think he could, nor would he try. It would be stupid for him to even try. Unless he was on the Atlanta Hawks or the Cleveland Cavs and had nobody around him, he had to just try to do everything just to put fans in the seats.
Right, like Michael Jordan probably average triple-double he wanted to, but he's gonna win to be effective? No. I mean, he's shown that he had with that season when Paxson got hurt and he was played a point of the rest of the season. He had 10 triple-doubles, 11 games. But it's he could he did it the whole season? Yeah, he probably could, but that's not gonna be the best Michael Jordan.
I don't like this conversation because we have to create a
I see what you said.
Right. So I want you to say the real question would be, could Jordan average 40 a game on a championship team? Because
I don't believe that. And I don't believe that. Yeah.
Because it's about winning championships and winning.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
And could you do it on a winning team? No, because you're not going to win.
I feel KD can average 40, but is he going to win? No.
I don't even think that's in KD DNA to average 40 points, bro. I don't think that man built like that, bro.
No, I'm just saying, but he's a great enough scorer to do that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he's that talented of a scorer. So it's KD's not enough. Yeah.
It's just something you can say. I think people say it to try to diminish this era, and then to just try to elevate what Jordan could do. Because Jordan, first of all, he was a smarter player than that. Jordan's not going to, especially when he got older, he's not going to be dumb enough to try to come out and average 40 because
he reads defenses.
You look at some of them games. There were certain playoff games where he allowed Pippen to take over the scoring and dominate his matchup. There were the games where Jordan struggled, especially if you look at that Lakers series. There were games in that Lakers series in that first championship run where Pippen took over the scoring load and started dominating his matchup when Jordan kind of fell back. That's being smart.
You got to trust your team. It's a team game. You can't just do it by yourself.
I think Pippen dropped 32 in Game 5 of that Lakers series. He dropped 32 in the closeout game.
You can't do it. And Jordan was the passer. If you notice that series, Jordan was the fish. He averaged double that series. So it's you can't just do you gotta do what you gotta do to help your team win. You can't just I'm gonna do this. And like I said, Will Chamberlain is a prime example. Look at the numbers he put up, and he only got 2 championships for it.
He didn't start winning until his numbers went down.
And that's that type of that's not even the Oscar Robinsons. He averaged a triple double, but he only got 1 championship.
Hold on, no, he only does he have any championships?
Yeah, he got Kareem. Kareem rookie year.
Hold on, but without Kareem, how many? I think he only won. I think he
none.
Maybe won.
That's only one. He only got 1
playoff series. I'm talking about just.
Series.
In his prime, he missed the playoffs 3 times, and he only won 2 total playoff series without Kareem.
Right. Because that style of play is not effective.
Not gonna win.
That style of
like Russell Westbrook trying to do everything.
Exactly. James Harden, and then you got James Harden, that type of that dominant scoring type of style and that triple double. People try to put LeBron James in that category, but it's not the same. is a little bit different. LeBron has more IQ on it, but like it's just that's not effective, man. You can't win like that. You can't expect, oh, I'm gonna do everything for my team and just expect to win. Like you can't. When you struggle, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at a lot of players. Like, there's a lot of players that put up better numbers, but end up winning championships later in their career when their numbers went down. Look at Isaiah Thomas. His numbers were way better earlier in his career, but he wasn't winning as many playoff series.
Because truth be told, though, a lot of people may not agree with this, but assists is overrated.
Yeah.
The who's overrated?
You said assists.
Assists is probably the most overrated stat in the game of basketball. Like, if you think about it, right, how many point guards that average double-digit assists win championships? It's not a lot.
I don't want to say it's overrated. It's still hard.
I'm saying I'm talking about out of all the stats, you like when it comes to how we define great players. Like assists is the most overrated stat because Westbrook averaged 10 assists a game, but he's not a best passer in the game. I'm not talking about just passing the ball. I'm talking about just a stat of assists.
Well, it's different. It's different when like this is when I look at Luka Doncic's assists and Westbrook's assists. Those are two ball dominant players. Guys who are ball dominant are going to accumulate assists just because they dominate the ball so much. Right. That's why nobody in the league. When you look at scouting reports, it doesn't say point guard. He's not looking. Right. He's just a ball.
Right.
All dominant shooting guard. That's how they categorize.
Right. Westbrook.
He's a ball
Westbrook averaged. Yeah, Westbrook averaged double digits more season than LeBron, but he's not no damn better passing LeBron. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's over. It's an overrated stat. You gotta look at. You know what I mean? Because passing and assists are two different. Like, of course you got to pass to get assists, but you know what I mean? It's sometimes the passes that to get the other pass, some hockey assists don't get counted. You know what I mean? So it's like it's different.
That's true.
Like rebound, like people don't like. Like you can get the most assists in a game and you can still lose. Like that don't mean nothing. Like you can get the most assists and lose, but like for example, you get the most rebounds 9 out of 10 times you're gonna win a game.
Rebound is an underrated stat.
That's the most important part of the game. That's what I learned growing up, like rebounding and defense. That's the most important part of the game.
This is why, again, because people have decided, especially 90s fans, that because they fail to really take acceptance of how strong rebounding is part of the game, this is why they undervalue what Bill Russell did.
Exactly.
So, I mean, when I look at 25, when you can get 25 rebounds a game, you literally control the game.
And defense. That's the two most important. So the guy that dominated on two of the most important things to help win a game, and people criticize his scoring. That don't make any sense.
That means the other team gets 0 second chance points.
I mean, the thing is, it's been proven that points they don't matter. Like that's not the only thing that matters. I mean, you look at a guy like Ben Wallace, who literally led a championship team, and he could afford to save his life, but he still won because he dominated and dominated.
Dennis Rodman made it popular for them type of players, right? Them unique type of players to get paid and stuff like that, and be noticed, get recognized. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Dennis Rodman, one of the best power forwards of all time. I put Dennis Rodman over a lot of power forwards. And people would look at me crazy. Like,
let me ask y'all a question. Though this is kind of off topic. I just want to know why and I know Cho Boy, because I know you're a big '90s fan just based off what I see in the chat. Why when we talk about Jordan, why did they get so offended when we say he was a poor 3-point shooter?
Because that nigga is God to them, bro. They act like he did everything.
So everybody's not perfect, man.
Great, bro.
Larry Bird was not athletic, man. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody's not perfect. That's what made the game so good. Cause you see so many different type of styles and so many different at the levels. That would make the game so great. That's why we watch the game.
I mean, not everybody's perfect. I mean, LeBron James shot is ugly, but it's not perfect though.
Man, that man LeBron James offensive game is ferocious. So guess what?
Yeah,
he's still a great player. It's
look at the ultimate right here.
Man,
Bro was not. Come on, bro was not. Come on, dog.
Come on, yo. People serious.
What?
Hold on, boy.
This nigga said Bird was athletic.
All right, yo, boy, come in the chat and let's see if you can debate me on it then.
Yo, Larry Bird was not. Listen, I'm not. Was Larry?
No.
Did
No,
I say Larry
was not
Bird was
athletic, bro.
exactly? Did I say Larry Bird is the most unathletic player of all time? No, but that man was not
He's
athletic,
not
man.
athletic at all.
Stop it, man. He had IQ. He had high. The reason why he was so great because he had the skills and he had high IQ.
And that nigga
Stop
shot,
it,
boy.
man. Skills and high IQ that can take you a long way, man. Believe it or not, man.
That nigga said, "True,
Come
you don't
on,
know
man.
basketball." That be the
I'm a
first
so-
thing that they say, dog. About
Dog,
the
I'm a
Bird,
dog.
Larry Bird.
I watched ton of Larry Bird film, dog. What do y'all talk like? That don't even make any sense. You think he got his rebounds off his jumping ability?
Hey, you know what though? When these older people start saying we didn't watch the games, half of them motherfuckers couldn't even see the games because you could probably only watch the games in your local area back in the 90s. These motherfuckers still had the bunny rabbits on the TV. You was watching WGM, you was either watching the Bulls all the time,
Word, man.
right? Or you was
They
watching.
made it seem like they had satellite. They had Comcast back in the day or something. Man.
I'll be honest with you. My dad could probably, y'all could never tell no. If you wasn't in Boston, you can't tell me about the Bulls and watching all them games or all these.
You was capping.
You only watching Boston games. You was watching teams in your own local area.
Or only time you gonna see them is on major, like literally like on like NBC.
Damn, your microphone is terrible. What you got on this show, boy? What? Why you say I be hating on Jordan? I got him as the
but Lamont, you got him as the GOAT because a lot of people have him as the GOAT, but you don't want him as the GOAT.
I can tell you why he's the GOAT.
No, but I'm saying, but you don't really want him as the GOAT.
But
what you mean, want him, nigga? That's what he at, nigga.
You want someone from your era to be the GOAT, and it's
hold on. How do you want somebody either you the GOAT or you not? I don't
make sense.
I don't think you're. I know. I'm saying I think you just say it. I don't think
the criteria puts him there. My criteria. I don't think you believe it. But my criteria puts him there.
Yeah.
Hey, Chobo, I got a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Can MJ shoot threes?
No, he wasn't a great 3-point shooter.
That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. Cool. Cool. We good, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Michael Jordan is still the GOAT, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He's not even. Hey, Michael Jordan's not even my GOAT. I keep telling y'all, Steph Curry is. Period. And you know what? And you know what? I'm so serious. Now, Kobe and Steph Curry are my two favorite players, bro.
Nah, that's your favorite. That could be your favorite player, but you're not gonna simply say Steph Curry to go.
Back to Lamont. You know the trip about it is. I think the trip about it with the '90s people is. Like you said, when you told me you got a lot of basketball knowledge, bro. But when you said you was born in 1990, I knew you never really watched Jordan play.
Yes, I did.
Or clips.
Hold on. I watch games.
Bro, you go back and watch full games on YouTube, bro. Stop.
You wasn't even born in you didn't watch it in 86, 87,
all
88,
right, hold
89.
on. So you're saying I don't know Barkley's game because I didn't watch him play.
I'm just saying it's different watching.
Live.
It's different watching.
Hold on.
Class.
Y'all didn't watch Barkley live in college. Y'all didn't have that channel.
But I'm talking about professional basketball, bro. I'm not talking
hold on.
College.
Hold on. Where are you from, Chober? You in Philly?
No, I'm from California.
You wasn't watching Sixers games in Cali. You wasn't watching Sixers games in Cali in the night.
Hell no.
No, you didn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. There was no internet.
That's not. Whoa, bro. I saw Charles Barkley play
once or twice
on TV.
If it's not national televised, you're not watching them.
On national television, I watched them play. But
I'm just saying, if it's not nationally televised game, you're not seeing it.
Of course not. I wouldn't see it unless it was nationally televised.
So you seen him once or twice a year, and you talking about you watch Barkley?
I didn't see him. I saw him play more than once or twice a year, though, Lamont. See, that's what I'm saying. You throwing stuff out there, but that's letting me know you're young. I saw him play.
I'm just messing with you. I tell you, I'm just messing.
And not only that, but we had season tickets too. We had season tickets to the Kings. So when people came, like Charles Barkley was one of the first NBA players I seen from another team in person. Actually, I was at the airport with him before. Like I really seen him play. Like. But he ain't my player anyway. But I'm just saying that's why the 90s people don't respect it because we've seen both eras. You've seen one era really.
No, but 90s people see both eras and they still lie about this era.
What's the lie about this?
Dude said Larry Bird was athletic. Ultimately, said Larry Bird was athletic in the chat, dog. Like that's
athletic.
Ridiculous.
He wasn't athletic compared to Dr. J and the big boys. But
we just talking about the period.
Hold on, Bees is about to come in. He said he wants to eat the you, Cho.
Hold on, Chobo. What you said? Who's not athletic like Dr. J and them?
Larry Bird.
He wasn't athletic like them.
Hey, CJ, did you just wanted to tell you? You see, Anna said she said Asante L was making the fake account.
Oh man, hey,
Yo.
hold up. Hey, let's end the stream. Let's end the stream. Let's end the stream. I got some shit to cook on. Let's end the
I
stream.
said the man. I said, how you blaming the man ain't
Hold
been
up,
on
let's
ticket
end.
TV in about
Hey,
2
hold up.
months?
Lamont, let's end the
I,
stream.
how you gonna
End
blame
the stream, bro. End the stream, bro.
Asante
Lamont,
L?
let's end the stream. In the stream, Lamont.
You just start blaming random people. I said, man, you.
Oh,
just
you seen that shit today, huh?
Yeah, I said, you said.
What happened?
All
What
right,
happened?
y'all.
Hold on.
I'm out there. All
Hey,
right,
let
y'all.
Lamont end the
All right.
stream.
All right, Joe.
Yeah,
Hold up.
the stream about to end. Stream about to end anyway. We going on 3 hours. Hey, salute to the chat. Hey, Lewis. Yeah, hey, yeah, she definitely lying.
Yo.
Funny.
I was at work. Hold on. Every time, what happened? I was working
Hold on.
today.
I
Hey.
got it. Hold on. Let him in the screen first, bro.
Well, yeah, hold on. Salute to the chat. Hey, we're gonna be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. But yeah. We that's why part 3 is dropping. Part 3 is dropping to the chat. Like I said, I had some internet issues this morning where my Wi-Fi wasn't working, so I couldn't get it uploaded. But we're gonna get it uploaded tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, they in panic mode right now. Because again, I encourage you, if you got any evidence or if you got an investigation complete, either come to FYF Sports. I'm gonna allow you to share your screen. You can put your evidence on the screen just like I can do with mine. And then we can talk about it, or you just make your own video about it.
How you?
All right, y'all. But hey, y'all, great chat today. We're gonna be back tomorrow.
Salute. That's